All
All
right.
right.
For the finale of our beginning of year, end of year trilogy, we have the most anticipated here at Slice of Gaming with. So we got the most of the crew here. I think this is the most we have. We have Beefhammer.
Enjoy.
We have Bop.
Don't forget the music episode, The Long Lost Stepchild.
It is the stepchild because there's only going to be 2 people there. We have Fusion.
I'm anticipating.
We have Jack, who's half asleep.
Hello.
We have Jat.
Hello, it's good to be here.
And we have Wolf.
Am I not invited for the music episode, Bob?
No,
Is that penis?
No, I did not say that.
You said, "Oh, there's gonna only be 2 people."
That's what Moon said. That's not me.
He's just going to sneak in.
Okay. I just assumed because Moon said that, it's like, oh, I guess that's only 2 people.
'Cause that's-
No, me and Jack have, we've taken responsibility, but it is open to anyone who wants to join.
Well, this is the most laid back of the 3, and we're probably not going to be yapping too much because there's not a whole lot to talk about. Because this feels like, I don't know, maybe others feel different, but this feels like, at least compared to last year, it feels like a lot less of a year of games that, I don't know, less excitement, less hype. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm
not an agreed upon group of games that I think
Yeah.
all of us are all
Go back.
excited for.
Yeah, it's actually, we're dealing, like I said, with also the game of the year last year, whatever you want to call it. We're working with lesser numbers because once again, like our game of the year, it's all spread out. Like all of our lists were so vastly different. There was just lesser games that we all agreed upon. So I guess without further ado, unless anyone wants to shout out anything.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Who do we think is gonna screw who's gonna screw you the most? Like prediction. I think without question it's gonna be Fusion. He's gonna screw me. I already know.
On what game this time? Oh, GTA.
No,
Okay.
no, not even just GTA, just all games that you and me would be excited for. You're gonna go, I could take it or leave it.
I'm gonna go bench because I would just remember his most anticipated last year being an absolute shit show compared to what
Like
he
7
actually
Trails
wanted.
games.
You know what? I'm with you. It's gonna be bench. Yeah.
Yeah, probably bench.
Somehow Bench is just going to screw all of us. All right. So let's get this started. It's a 10-minute video. And are we going to pause at each entry, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
pause, yeah. We're not gonna have that
Yeah.
much to say.
Yeah.
All right, I hope it's good.
I hope it's good. So like last year, the ones on the actual slide are the ones that got up to double digits, and then the remainder, we'll get to the leftovers at the end that didn't score up to double digits.
Sounds good. I hope Bob put that one chocolatier game again.
No.
As you said, the one game that exists as a single JPEG, and that's all that game is.
Yeah, and he was like, I can't wait for it in 2024.
Still can't. Okay.
So we're actually
Ooh,
done
number
all the way to number
17.
17 with a 10.2A tie.
This is kind of what happened last time.
Yeah, so we have Residents of Plague Tale Story and Persona 4 Revival as a 2A tie.
You guys aren't getting Persona 4 Revival. Jack, I want Jack to talk, because Persona 4 Revival doesn't exist.
Yeah, wow.
I
Much
can't
like
believe the other Plague Tale fans in here didn't show
I'll
up.
be honest.
I'm heartbroken.
I forgot this was coming. So
I-
that's on me. When I was
I
putting my
also-
list together, I really forgot this was like coming this year.
I also
So-
forgot.
no,
I
I'm
mean,
s-
I'm not as big of a fan. I think it's just outside my top 12. But I did see. I was like, oh yeah, that's this year. So I'm like
It's more like-
slightly looking forward to it.
it's more like I need to be convinced. I actually need to rewatch the trailer because I like how different is this game because it's obviously not. Is it still like a puzzle game dealing with rats and all that, or is this like something completely different? I need to go rewatch the trailer because I completely forgot what is this game even about now.
Yeah, I only played the first game, and all I know is that, like, when I saw the trailer, I'm like, this does not look like Plague Tale at all from what I remember. So it was very surprising.
Well, with it being set, like, I think they said it was a prequel, it would make sense for there to be no rats, which makes me even more interested in, like, what the gimmick's going to be.
It's like with her having a sword.
Yeah.
Like, is this now an action game? So
Jet,
Possibly.
do you truly believe in your heart of hearts that Persona 4 Revival is coming out this year? Give me the copium.
All right, so here's my reasoning. Let me out. Okay, we got even though I get it, we didn't see anything last year at the Xbox showcase, the non E3 one or whatever. But before that, when Persona 3 Reload was revealed with full gameplay, everything, that reveal cycle, like it was revealed in June, and then it came out in February. So that's like what 8 months. That could still happen again.
Yeah, I mean, compare that initial Persona 3 Reload trailer to what we got for Revival, where it was like
Yeah.
they hired a fan to like put something together in Unreal Engine 5 real quick. I don't know. That trailer just did not look anywhere close to being done.
Oh, no, I'm saying we're gonna get another like full-on gameplay reveal, and then
Oh, and then it still
Yeah.
comes up.
yeah, and then
I
still
mean,
comes out this year. There's a chance of that happening. That's what I think. Yeah.
Listen, I want to huff the copium because like I could kill for some more Persona, but I'm also like, bro, just give me Persona 6, man. That's how I'm feeling right
Yeah.
now. With this
Yeah,
franchise.
I mean, we got to know something because we have the concert next week. Then we're bound to get something
Yeah.
there. I'll be
yeah, Xbox
I'll be on the
Showcase.
floor reporting because I'm going to that concert. So I'll be there to let
Oh,
you
man.
know.
Dude,
Let's
tell me when
go.
they get to Rivers in the Desert. You better record that.
I'm recording it all. I'm gonna upload it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But it's probably gonna be a 5 Royale Switch 2 edition.
Yeah,
That's it. That's what we're gonna.
That's all we're getting.
Yeah. Knowing
Uh,
that company. All right, we can move on.
Yeah.
Jazz Resonance, though. That's a cool looking game. Oh, I like this smooth jazz.
Yeah.
To go with the Persona theme, yes. That's where our copium is. So going up one more point to 11 points with another two-way tie. We got another singulars of... Actually, no. Star Wars Galactic Racer does have 2 people voting for it. Bop and Jack.
Shoutouts to Bench. He fucking
go,
loves
Jack.
Monster Hunters.
Hell
Bench
yeah,
is the
Pop.
biggest Monster Hunter Stories fan I know.
He's the only fan I know.
He reps those games.
I should have
Even
asked
though-
him if he wanted to write anything down for these games because, like, we have nothing to say about that game. Shoutouts. Hope it's.
I
good.
mean, I Monster Hunter Stories is definitely one of those where it's like, because aren't they more like Pokemon-esque?
Yeah,
gameplay?
Pokemon,
Yeah, they're
other
like slightly more.
JRPG-esque. So
yeah,
yeah,
it looks
that-
cool.
Yeah, they always seem interesting. I just,
I
I
keep-
mean, and yeah, I just don't know if I will actually play them.
It's gonna get like a 92. We're gonna all look stupid.
yeah, they're
I'm
all
just
like
saying.
low 80s. Like both 1 and 2 are like low 80s, so they're good games.
Yeah, exactly.
And-
But what about Galactic Racer Bop?
Yeah, now we're
That's fine.
cooking. Okay, all right. I love Star Wars Episode Run Racer. Also, if you guys have ever been to an arcade where they have like the full-on
Yes.
pod there,
Yes.
it's just the best. But also the people making this game, I think, are the most interesting part about this because you have, I believe, Codemasters and the people who have worked on like Need for Speed doing this. And I just think that an actual racing dev with some pedigree and like building up like an RPG kind of racer and set in the Star Wars universe, you just have a perfect combination.
Yeah, I echo everything Bob said. Criterion devs making something this good. The only reason that I didn't put it higher was because we haven't seen gameplay yet. But I'm certain if we had, it probably would be higher.
I really love how in the trailer, like when the kind of title reveals and like I see effectively a character I know nothing about, and I talk to all the fans, it's like, dude, that's the GOAT. That guy right there at the end of the trailer is literally the GOAT.
Yeah, this,
Look,
this-
we are easy to please.
I respect it. It's cool.
Honestly, the problem is I'm so kind of funny coded. I thought of Greg Miller before anything when I saw Sebulba, and that's my problem.
Yeah, this
Fair enough, fair
just missed my top 12 because I actually am very interested, even though I am not a racing fan and not really that much of a Star Wars fan. But the idea of taking the pod racing and giving it to a actual racing developer is very interesting to me, especially when they show in the trailer like the actual crashing part of it of pod racing, and just to see, I want to see like actual gameplay of this before I really decide. And I don't know, it intrigues me. Like, it's like you take a little bit of something of an actual racing dev and a little bit of this pod racing and mix it, and now you got me interested. But what is holding me back is the fact that it's probably going to be very focused on this multiplayer aspect more than its singular player. So that's what's holding me back of like really putting it on my top 12.
I like having more arcade racers out. That's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, Moon, to your point though, like when they did the what was the Starfighter, like 2021? What am I
Squadrons.
thinking of? Squadrons, yeah. Like that one was pretty single player focused. So I don't think we're gonna have too much of like an online component. But yeah, and also to your point, Wolf, like I also want to. I didn't make my top 12, but Screamer. from the Hot Wheels Unleashed devs. They're also making like a story-based arcade racer.
Oh
So
yeah, I saw that.
it's actually
looked
kind
cool.
of a good year for racing games.
Yeah, I mean the goat's probably gonna show up later.
Even though people like ragged on that game because it's like this weird anime racer. The anime scenes in that
Hey,
did not look good
right
though.
Yeah,
But
we'll take what we can get.
well, but the racing
It's a
looked good at
sequel
least.
to a 90s PC game,
Oh
which
really?
I'm so fascinated by.
It's very fun.
The fact they dug up the IP for that, just to call this game look nothing like it.
Ooh,
So we're
12
inching
points.
at
a lot
points
of
here.
ties.
Because like I said, we were so spread out. But yeah, here's Navi with his representation of his number one with 0.
I gotta be genuinely honest. Navi's such a loser. I mean that with love. But like he likes the lamest shit, and then he'll go like, guys, have you heard of this hidden gem, Disco Elysium? It's like, yeah, we've heard of Disco Elysium, Navi. But I mean that with love.
I thought I had that on my list, but maybe I took it off. I think I took it
think-
off last minute.
It's the other way, right? Or is
No, it's
wait, is 0?
No, it's
yeah.
not.
No, I know. I figured that I put this in a weird way, but yeah, it's Navi's a 0 parade.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh wait, Navi's is 0 parades.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, even more so then.
Yeah, because that's literally the disco. Well, kind of the disco.
Yeah.
Devs.
It does look cool. I'm ragging on Navi, but like it does genuinely look really interesting. I actually just need to play Disco Elysium first before feeling interested in
Oh,
this one.
good luck.
I'll try, Bob. I'm a story gamer. You know, you guys know me. I'm the story guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, you guys could talk about Planet of Lana too. This is 2 of y'all's pretty high.
I like Jack.
Yeah,
go
I didn't
first,
realize
he's
this. I didn't realize this was on your list as well. I'm fascinated. Yeah, Planet of Lana was absolutely phenomenal. I really, really, really enjoyed it, and like it came out in a year where it was 2023, so there were plenty of bangers that year, and it still made it pretty high on my personal game of the year list. It's only a few hours long, but the music in it is jaw-dropping. The visuals are stunning. It just looks like a painting. The fact that we're already getting it, I say already, 3 years, it's not that ridiculous, but the fact we're getting a sequel so soon feeling is pretty cool. The only thing that I'm almost a little nervous by how much they're saying they're expanding on Planet of Lana. Like, I don't want there to be too many changes because the first one was so good, but I am still so unbelievably excited for this.
Yeah, I echo a lot of what you just said, but in a way where it did make my list because of kind of that expanded budget. I like Planet Lana a lot, the first one, but I think there is a little, like, I think the gameplay could have improved a lot. So I'm looking at like can this be I think everything else is really good at that game. I'm looking at this sequel as in how much can you improve the gameplay and the puzzle elements, because the puzzles were something that I was slightly let down in the first one. It's also because it's a super short game, so they didn't expand the puzzles very much. But like, if they can evolve the puzzles, I think this game will be really, really special, and that's why I'm excited. Because like you said, the music's phenomenal, the art style is awesome, the character control is great. So like, they have the foundation there. I just hope the sequel builds upon that.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I'll say that at least. I haven't played either of these games, but I do have interest because they look very inside-like. If that does that make
That's
sense?
why I played it. Yeah, that's why I played it the first time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they are
also
very
really
similar
like
to
Planet of Lana
Planet.
1. Didn't make the list, but I definitely will be checking this out.
Nice.
It's a Game Pass already confirmed, right?
I think so. Yeah.
The first one was, so yeah.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
think
you
it
have
is.
to assume.
Because I think this was at an Xbox showcase last year.
I think it was announced at the Xbox showcase. All right, now we got to get to the 3-way ties.
Oh my god.
Because no one can decide on what to be excited for.
Ooh, wait, hang on. Wait, okay, someone.
Now we're getting to the big stuff, the big boy games.
Wait, my stream broke. Someone screwed me on Phantom Blade Zero. I'm the only one who voted for it.
No, Banks,
thanks,
Banks
Bench.
doesn't work.
Thanks, Bench. Beef, you screwed me.
What?
Someone keep
I
tallying
like
up the screw jobs.
You love Ninja Gaiden 4, but suddenly this game comes out. You're like, oh, I'm not interested.
That's not even the same. Wolf, I think we've complained about this. I'm so quickly already. I mean, like a Souls-like action game set in like feudal,
Oh, yeah, I 100% agree.
medieval, Asia, like I say Asia because there's so many with Wukong and Wu Chang and Wolong, and like those are 3 different games.
Colorblade.
And like I think I'm already tired. So
I get it, yeah.
I need to wait until after like some reviews come out to see if it's like, okay, is there something special here?
I totally get all you're saying. I feel like this one's gonna be kind of like a Lies of P situation where it's like, no, this one actually kind of stands out above
Which
the pack,
would,
and I would
yeah.
also throw Stellar Blade in that conversation of like, these are like considerably better than all the Wo Long, Wu Chang, Wo Xian, and whatever the fuck. That's a Pokemon. But I think I don't know. It's like to me right now, Phantom Blade Zero. Just everything I see of it, I'm like, this looks perfect, and everything I kind of want out of a action game. Obviously, we'll have to see the kind of things that a lot of these developers struggle on matching when it comes to meeting FromSoft's vibe. Specifically, level design is always kind of ass in these games. I hope they kind of do some cool things there. But from what I remember from the previews, it seems like level design is something that's actually kind of taken up, something they're focusing on. So I'm really interested in it, and I love these action games. So I'm totally down for it. It just looks like a banger.
As Super
More
Meat Boy
pictures from
3D
that
is
one.
Super Meat Boy 3D is just so funny. It's like it's Jack's number 2, and then Fusion Navi just throw out the shadows like number 12.
I think
Dude, it
I
almost
also,
made my list, yeah.
yeah, same. So I'm looking
Yep.
forward to it. I'm trying to see if we have a date yet, but
We
it looks
don't.
good.
We
No,
said
we don't.
they said early
Okay.
2026, so I got to assume like February, March, and it might even be like a shadow
demo.
drop. Demo is great. I
My-
played it.
Why is it so
Yeah.
high on your list, Jack?
Yeah.
Because Super Meat Boy is one of my favorite games ever made.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that
the
game's
idea
awesome.
of the idea of turning it into a 3D platformer was completely unexpected. After like they spent 10 years making a sequel that was basically just a mobile game ported to consoles, so it was like kind of
Mhm.
the fact that this is now coming and made by a studio who is apparently good at 3D platformers. I haven't played Hellpie yet. I fully intend to,
Mhm.
but yeah, I'm so ready for this.
It was a good demo.
Jack,
You
we
should
gotta
play.
talk,
You should play that demo.
Jack, we gotta talk about Super Meat Boy sometime. 'Cause I feel like we don't talk about it. It's like a shared like thing we love. You love it a lot more than me, but still.
It's just one
yeah,
of those
this
things where it's like it's a cool indie game that came out 16 years ago, and
Uh-huh.
you don't really get many chances.
Yeah, Edmund McMillan, very talented developer for sure. And this game looks awesome. It barely didn't make my list, but like, hey, new 3D platform, I'm always interested in it, and it looks like a ton of fun.
Yeah.
I'm curious, Fusion, did you want to just shout Super Meat Boy real quick?
I was just kind of like, I don't like. It sounds like I don't like Super Meat Boy, like the original, nearly as much as either of you. But I think it is the change to the 3D and just like seeing that trailer. I haven't played the demo, but seeing the trailer and just being like, I know this game's going to be super frustrating and it's going to piss me off, but
It did.
that's kind of the fun in it. You know what I mean? Like that is
Those are the
Super
best
Meat Boy.
kinds,
So it's
man.
like, if I can get almost like if it can just give me that like the satisfaction of getting past the frustration like the first game did, I think that would be like really fun. I think it could be a special game moving in this 3D element.
Mhm.
Will they deliver? Who knows? And that's why it was my number 12. It could be higher if like I fully trusted them to deliver on it. I didn't play the demo, like I said, so I know people who play the demo are like, yeah, they're doing it. But from just an outside perspective, I'm still a little nervous, and that's why it was like only 12. But I'm excited.
Yeah, when I
And,
played the demo, and I did reach that point of frustration on a couple levels, but when that point in your movement and your mind just click, and you're like, I finally got this, and you're able to just breeze through a level, and it feels awesome.
And then Jet and Beef, I'm curious about Lego Batman, why you guys put that high.
I mean,
All right. Oh yeah.
you go first.
All right. So yeah, I love the Batman movies. Specifically the Bale trilogy and the Robert Pattinson one. We don't talk about what's in between that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, there were some cool scenes. Ben
Yeah,
Affleck was good.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah. It was weird seeing him use guns, but anyways. But I'm just hyped for this Lego Batman game where they're not doing a Lego Batman 4 per se. They're like, oh, let's go to the drawing board. Let's reference old films, like going as far as like I think I believe they reference like the early ones with like with what's the name, like I think Adam West, or like at the very least they definitely had like the George Clooney, the Michael Caine, all those movies, and they're like, yeah, we're making a story inspired by all these movies, but it's an original story and open world Gotham. I'm like, yo, this is kind of like that hybrid of like having that Lego goofiness and the Arkham, like the Arkham game I always wanted. and yeah, that's what has me hyped. And I also heard that instead of like in like Lego Batman 1 or Lego Batman 2 and I think 3, you can play like as like so many different characters. You unlock them even after being the story. This one's like only 7 characters, and I'm kind of glad on that change, in that I think they're focusing more on the story itself.
And I'm just glad, yeah, like you said, it's going more like it's not going to be a Lego game. It's going to be more, yeah, kind of like Arkham, which is good because I've played some of the recent Lego games, like Star Wars Story, and I'm playing that Lego Horizon game with my friend, and I hate it. And like I'm just
Oh
like,
yeah.
but this one, even like at the beginning, like just turn my eyes away. I'm like, a Lego, okay, it's a Lego game for kids. But then like people said, it's like this looks more like an Arkham game. I'm like, okay, wait a minute, let me actually check this out. So I'm kind of back into it where I'm like, it's not like Lego with hundreds of characters. It's gonna, yeah, just be kind of its own thing, which maybe won't work out. It didn't work out for Horizon, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm like, I could go for another Arkham game. I could almost
Yeah.
always go for it. I haven't played the VR one, and that doesn't stop me from still like being like, I need more.
Oh,
I-
there's 2. Or sorry, I was gonna say there's 2 of them, right? 2 VR games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Rocksteady one and then the newer one.
Yes.
My interest in this game is I really hate how Lego games feel to play. I don't like the kind of mediocre
Yeah.
beat 'em up gameplay.
Mhm.
So the fact that this is effectively Arkham Combat gets me
Exactly.
much more interested.
It's the freaking bat.
It's a freaking
What?
bat.
So, my only hesitation with this one was I was so excited for the Star Wars one, and then I played it and was just so upset with it. Do we
Understand, yeah.
feel better about how this one will work out?
I think this one being Arkham gameplay seems a lot more like easier to swallow, in my opinion.
Yeah,
And
and
it's
think
not
it seems
nearly
more
as big, right?
focused.
Like that Star Wars game was so big and vast, and
it's
they had to
all
do so
9
much.
ga-
Yeah.
Where it's like
perfect.
this is just like focused adventure.
yeah, and what's weird is that even, like, was it they made the Force Awakens a separate game, and then they made that in the whole in the Lego Skywalker
Yeah,
collection.
but that was like when that movie was coming out. So
Yeah,
like,
oh, true,
it
yeah.
makes sense. But yeah, I think that we can move on unless Jack wanted to
Mhm.
shout.
He fell back asleep actually, getting that 14th hour.
Bro, like I don't actually care about that game.
He's like, I just threw it on there because I needed
Nah,
a filler.
Nah, it looks great. But
All right,
I'm not
think
even a
we're-
Batman fan. I just
Think
like
we're
Lego.
out of the ties now?
Oh my god, we did it.
Let's go.
I could be wrong. But here's Crimson Desert.
Bench. Oh, look who screwed me. Hey, what a shocker. What a shocker. Hey, Fusion, speak up.
I mean, for what?
I'm very interested in this game. Yeah.
No, I never said I was interested in this game. I don't think you've
You
ever
said
heard
you
me
were
say
interested.
that. For
You
2,
said it.
I still don't believe this is a real video game. For 3, you're sharing every time with Bench of all people, so
Yeah,
I think there's
what
an
I'm
issue
hearing-
here.
What I'm hearing is that Bench gets me. All right, shocker. Fusion screwed me.
You're excited for Monster Hunter Stories, right?
You know what? Now I am, because Bench clearly has good taste in games. So you know what? Yeah, I'm interested now. Listen, my number 3 and my number 2 are this low. This is heinous. I'm very excited for this game. It does kind of have that feeling of too good to be true, but everything I see about it is mind blowing. Of just the scale of its world, of how much shit you're able to do in it. I've seen the gameplay videos where you're swinging around like Spider-Man, you're like flying around on dragons, and like kind of that medieval fantasy, but also like a lot of like weird sci-fi elements thrown into it. It looks fucking awesome. It is a case of I am really betting on black here, because I feel like this is either a high 60s, low 70s game or a high 80s, low 90s. I don't think there's much of an in-between. I hope it's good. I have faith that it's good. But also, it's like I would not be surprised if it comes out and it's kind of like whatever.
You need to post some of those gameplay videos. I need to see some of them.
Those gameplay
But-
videos, dude, they just get me so much more excited every time I see a new one. And there is a recent one that's like, damn, you guys, there's a lot more faith. I mean, the delay was because of like just translation issues. It wasn't like there's issues with the game. It's like, no, we just had to translate a lot of things still, which gets me really excited.
Wolf, shouldn't you be betting on red though? Because Black Desert was the last game, and this is Crimson Desert.
You waited the whole time to make that joke. You were
He was thinking about it the whole time.
this is Oled. This is gonna make everyone laugh.
Yeah, I actually liked it. I liked it. I liked it.
But good
Man,
job,
I
Ben.
should have asked Bench to write something. At least someone else could have said something. Yeah, I'm really excited for this one.
Hey,
It does look cool.
if it nails,
I hope
it's
it's
gonna be
good.
really good.
I hope it's good.
Yeah. We're gonna be there for reviews. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. I will be anticipating reviews.
I'm excited for reviews.
All right, we got Clockwork Revolution. Hey, it's bopping me.
Yeah, this is the one we talked about.
Yeah, I would have put this, but I was like, "There's no 2026 date. I don't know."
Yeah, this was my one where I'm like, there's no solid release date, but I'm like, I have to put this. I have to believe.
Everything I see about this game, though, God bless, it looks so good.
Yeah, I think Moon and I are in the same spot where it is funny too because the last couple of days, because of the developer direct, and now we know that there's a leak in the Forza date for its release. We've been talking about release dates, and Clockwork hasn't come up at all because none of us are really thinking it's 2026. And then I looked at my most anticipated again today. I'm like, shit, I have this game on there. But yeah, I mean, I actually don't have much faith that this is going to
Yeah.
come out this year.
I
But
mean,
if it did,
there's-
that'd be super cool.
There's still like a slight chance of the fall, but yeah, I see you. I see you talking shit in chat. At
Okay,
least,
yeah,
at least
you know
there's-
what? I'm gonna say this now. Clockwork Revolution had like 30-minute long trailers. Persona 4, he was running down a street. Okay, that's why we're roasting comparatively.
Yeah, at least Clockwork has a
look-
chance.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to say, it's like everything I see about this game looks awesome. I love Western RPGs. I do think there's a possibility that it's kind of overstuffed, and there's so many ideas that the game feels a little. I don't know what the word is, but
just like Crimson
it gets to a
Desert.
point where it's like, okay.
No,
That's
I
true.
get.
That's literally what I
get
said
it.
about Crimson Desert, by the way. Okay, I'm just saying. There's a possibility that both of those games are overstuffed.
My only rebuttal to that would be Wasteland 3 actually does a whole lot, and these are those same devs. Granted, we're now talking, first person RPG instead of like top down, more like CRPG based. But I do think as long as they nail like the gameplay and it runs well, I have like all the faith. It's kind of like Obsidian, where I have all the faith in the world they're going to tell a good, compelling story with like meaningful characters. It's just like, will I have fun actually playing the buttons on my
Yeah.
controller with this game?
I was gonna ask, do you have faith in Exile for this game? Like, they've never made a game like this, and it's like this
Yeah,
is,
but
to my knowledge, their first go at it, and it's like, I don't know how well the Wasteland games score. I think the third one did score pretty well, but like,
Like an 89.
this seems like a very large jump for this studio, and maybe that's why he's taking as long. Maybe that's why we saw a 30-minute trailer, and they're like, okay, we still need 2 years because we have to a lot of polish and everything else to get ready. But like, do you have any worries at all from the studio side?
Yes,
Yes.
for the exact reasons I just said, because I do think going from top down to, but like they're also like Wasteland 3 is still like a heavily rendered 3D game. It's just from the top down. So like it's not like going completely from 2D to 3D. But In Exile has also been around for a while, and like they're a very like established studio where it's like there's not many studios I would have faith in to make that jump, but I would put my money on them.
Yeah, and it's not that hard to make a third-person shooter.
Everyone does it.
You guys remember Immortals or whatever that game was called?
Oh, Mortals of Avium. God bless.
Didn't Housemark go from 2D to 3D?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
It's not impossible.
Yeah, I'm not saying. Yeah, it's just like,
No, I mean the concerns are valid.
Hey, we got Onimusha.
hey, Navi, you were just roasting them when he's here supporting you.
Shout out to Navi. I've always said he's my favorite one in Slice of Gaming. Dude, I am realizing with this list, I think I'm the only one with good opinions on video games. It's
I
really
think so.
But yeah, shout out to Onimusha. I like how the combat doesn't necessarily, it's not a Souls-like. They are going for this whole new combat system. I think Capcom is on a really hot streak right now. There's not much else to say. I feel like it's been shown so much to the point that
It is.
got put it a lot lower because of that than it would normally. But everything I've seen, I'm like, yeah, dude, give me like my Japanese era, just guy with a sword doing cool ass shit. Like that's just one of my favorite genres right now.
Yeah.
And shout out to Navi, man. He gets it.
Yeah, it's like the fact that it is not Souls like gets me more interested. This is another game that just barely missed my top 12. So I just need to see like just raw gameplay and how not Souls it is for me to be interested. And thankfully it's not too far away.
It's still 2026. They haven't gotten a real date yet. They showed this one gameplay footage that really got me more interested. It was at like a state of play, I think, where they showed the character kind of like throwing like a tablecloth to like kind of mess with the opponent and just being kind of like less honorable and more of a jackass. And it's like, oh, I want to play as a jackass samurai. That just sounds like a lot of fun.
Put that on the back of the box. I want to play as a jackass samurai.
Exactly. Man, me and Bob, I don't think we share opinions on video games.
Hold on. You know we share one, all right?
Yeah, fair enough.
We got at least one.
We got one. Yeah, you and me, Forza Bros.
Now we reached the top 10, and we actually hit 20 points now, finally.
Let's go.
It only took this long. Got Control Resonant, yay!
Oh, Fusion, okay.
Oh, yeah, you said I screw you. 11.
11.
Listen, this is awkward, okay?
Yeah, it should be 11, bro. Moon has it above you.
You drafted this in your fantasy critic, Wolf.
Yeah, because he just wanted to screw Fusion over. That's the only reason why.
That was no, it wasn't the only. It was 50%
Part
of
of
the
it.
reason. Yeah, it's part of it for sure. Listen. I'm extremely excited for this game. The switch to melee combat is interesting. I'm also like, Remedy has not done the best for me gameplay wise in their video games. That's like the one hang up. And if it's like a whole new system of gameplay with the melee, I'm like, I don't know if I'm like fully on board. But if it does hit, this will probably be my favorite Remedy game. So that's just my explanation. It does look phenomenal.
Because now it's closer to a Souls-like.
Well, yeah, of course. Come on, dude.
Fusion,
You
you
have a
want to say
favorite
anything?
moon you want to go? I was just saying, like, this is, you guys know I love Remedy. I've played like every Remedy game ever. They are an S tier dev for me personally. Like, they're my S tier favorite. So like, anything like if this was any other Remedy game other than Firebreak, like this was any Remedy game this year, this was almost guaranteed gonna be my number one. They're just like I said, my personal fave. So like, I do understand I share some of those worries about like them going full on melee, especially because Control is their best gameplay game, and to move away from that, move away from the shooting and like what makes Control so good, it gets a little weird. But I think just everything else from a lore, from a story, from just a weird they do things in the industry that no one else does perspective, I think that alone could carry my hype cycle until I get hands on with the game. Now, will it live up to it with the actual gameplay? Who knows? But like until I get that moment where I'm like, wow, this melee combat isn't hitting as it's supposed to, it's just skyrocket hype through the roof. I'm surprised it's not on more people's list. I understand like Bob's not a big Remedy guy and like this game's too scary. So like I understand that, but I thought like for some reason I thought Beef would have it up here. Colin didn't write in. I'm sure this would have been on Colin's list.
Yeah,
I know
Colin-
that. Right?
Colin
yeah,
didn't
I
write
say.
in.
He didn't write in.
Dark, yeah.
Binch, I'm actually surprised he didn't put it on there either because he loves Alan Wake 2, but he's never played Control, so that's
I
probably
mean,
why.
we know why he probably forgot.
Very
I'm like, what's on the lower half of my list? I mean, like I said, I'm interested, so I could have made the
Same.
lower half. I think it's like a lot of things got pushed off. So, I like you. I'm almost the opposite. Although I do that with a lot of games, so it's like I'm excited until I'm not. But I'm
there was
pumped up,
another
so,
three-way
I'll
tie.
wait and see.
Let's go.
I respect it. Oh man, they screwed you, Bob.
That is true.
Talk about too low.
We all got screwed.
This is unbelievable.
Okay, well,
You don't
damn,
have
Jack.
4 votes that still went this low.
You know, Jack. I'll just say for Mina, it was really closing in, but I was like, the last delay felt a little like, what's going on here? So that's kind of what made it miss for me. But like, I'm still really excited. It looks awesome.
See, funnily enough, I put Mina on my list last year, but I didn't put it at number 1 simply because I didn't think it would make 2025. I wasn't certain. So this year was easy for me because like the only thing that would be above Mina for right now is Okami sequel, and that's not coming out. So no, but like after the Schreier article and like even them saying, "Hey, we need this game to do well, otherwise we are fucked." But like hearing how good the game is, I'm just so excited to play it. I need a top-down 2D Game Boy Color-looking Zelda game in my life. And Yacht Club
Yeah.
has proven themselves. So, no, I'm ready for this.
Yeah, I mean, Shovel Knight's so good just on its own. So just being able to have finally like a real follow up instead of just another Shovel Knight DLC is really exciting from Yacht Club.
Bob,
did
Bob
you
want to
get-
talk about Horizon?
I
Yeah,
was gonna.
Tom.
I was well. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, we got a supposed leaked release date of May as of recording, and we have the developer direct next week. But yeah, I mean, it's just I'm excited that they're finally pulling the trigger. Although I'm a little cautious that they're pulling the trigger on Japan because no offense, Jack, but when Assassin's Creed did it, it's like it was almost like they're losing faith in the franchise and they haven't been selling as well, and they kind of used it as like okay, we need this one to do well. And I'm hoping and I say that because it's like, all right, clearly Playground has been developed or like dedicating a lot of resources to Fable. The director of Forza Horizon 5 left the studio after that game was done. So we have a lot of new energy going into this game and potentially a lot of new team members. But obviously the formula is so solid. I mean, this franchise has been around for like 15 years now that I still believe that they're going to produce a good-looking game, a fun game, and something where you can't get out of the car, and that's just the best news possible.
Yeah. Want to go post Jan? Want me to go?
Oh, you guys go talk more about Forza, sir.
I guess I'll go. I'm just gonna, cause yeah, I was gonna say similar to what Bob said. I'm not worried at all, especially if 5 wasn't like one that has like 50 million players and was like the biggest one of all. I'd be more worried, but it seems like they're just like almost doubling down, like we're going bigger. I remember people wanted Japan last time. And I was like, if we can, let's wait till the full next gen version. So I predicted this a while ago, and yeah, the only thing I'm concerned with is if they don't, with the new blood, the new leadership, go a little more like with new ideas. If it is just again 5, because it's been pretty similar since 3, so that's literally the only concern. But even if it is too similar, that's still like gonna be a great game. So I have like no reservations about it.
Yeah, no, same. I think this game, like, honestly, I started my Forza Horizon, like, I started with 3, the one that took place in Australia. That one, I thought, okay, it looked really sick. And then 4, driving around in the UK, and I was like, yo, this looks cool. And then I went to the UK, and then with 5, like all these games, I just know I'm just gonna have a great time enjoying that, and I like that these games have this freedom of like you just kind of drive around, play however you want, and the main difference is just the like where you're driving in. Yeah, I'm excited for driving in Japan.
I'm curious, Bob. Do you think Fable may have distracted from Forza Horizon 6 development, or is there separate teams there?
Oh, I mean, without a doubt, because just from the sense of you would imagine a lot of the top Forza developers went over to Fable because they were like, hey, we need you and your expertise and your skills over here to try something new. And I'm sure there's still like people who are like, nah, that's okay. I'd rather just work on the next Forza. But I think no matter what, like that Fable team is comprised of former Forza devs. I just don't know the transition. And this is the longest time between Horizon games. It's been I think 5 years is the longest wait.
Oh.
Now, that's not a bad thing necessarily, but I also think that's because like it's funny the people in the subreddit were like, oh, this is the longest they've had to cook, and it's like I don't think they've been thinking about this game for at least a year or two, and then they started a typical development cycle on it. But like that being said, I'm still pretty positive on it, and I think it'll be fine. And also I think from the Hot Wheels expansion and some of the like later added content, they're kind of going down the route of like more progression based and not story, but like they do have these like 10 episodic missions that are a little bit more story focused than you'd think, rather than just like, hey, be the legend and join the festival. And I think that'll be interesting to see if they do a little bit better on that, because I think that was like everyone's big complaint about 5 was like, shut up and just let me race. And I think they probably will have listened to the feedback on that.
And shout out to Trails in the Sky the second. It's been a long time since the first game's remake. About 3
Yeah.
months. Effectively an eternity for Trails fans. So shout out. I understand Bench's excitement. I am actually interested in this one because I did play the first game and really enjoyed it. But I never got around to the second, so this is probably how I would play it.
Is this another remake, man?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
remake of of 2. So
When is this? Wait, is this the one that's coming? Like just came out? Coming out?
no,
Oh,
No, the
okay.
first game came out a few months ago. and
What
that
game
was
came
the
out?
first
What
round.
game comes out tomorrow?
like that's game like 23.
So
There's too many.
Trails into the
Beyond
something
beyond the horizon. Yeah,
beyond
Is
the
that
horizon.
so? Is that a new game or is that also
that's
a
the,
remake?
that's, no,
That's a
the
new
new
one.
game. That's the newest
Okay,
game.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I think they're doing a
God, dude.
Persona thing where they like alternate between remakes and new
Okay.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm
Shoutouts.
excited for this one because this is the one that has like all the payoff of story, so that's why I'm more excited for this one than I was the last one, because that one was just all set up.
I think it's cool they're remaking them, kind of like in that Resident
Yeah.
Evil
Oh, yeah.
way.
It's really
Oh yeah.
awesome.
Yes.
Hey, number
Man,
8.
how are we only at 8? Ah, goddamn. First light.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, cool. All right.
Almost
So,
through this year.
all right. IO Interactive, my goats. Playing the Hitman trilogy, I thought like, okay, they know how to make like really good games. They're very good at stealth combat, and yeah, like I don't think a lot of people really enjoyed like, well, if you got into the Hitman games recently, right? Like
Yeah, they're really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so and you're not really playing for the story, but like you appreciate like
No,
the
no.
experience you have. Yeah, that-
It's a cool vibe. I really dig the Hitman World of Assassination like aesthetic of like going around these different places and killing dudes.
yeah, and throwing bananas at them, right? So it's
Of course.
yeah, exactly. But now this one, I like that they're like, okay, we're good at stealth, but we're gonna make this more narrative focused than like going to open zones like James Bond. And it looks sick. They're cooking with like the weapons, the vehicles, like, and I'm so glad they're like making this an origin story instead of basing it off like the Daniel Craig movies or the Sean Connery ones. And those are the only 2 James Bonds. I'm kidding. But yeah, I'm just excited for it. And it's so funny to me how after GTA 6 got delayed, they're like, all right, yeah, we'll take GTA 6.
We'll just take that spot, yeah. They just slid right in. Jet, I'll ask you, Jet. I know you're really excited for it. Obviously, IO, they don't miss. Do you think that state of play, having a lot of like technical issues, gets you a little worried at all?
Okay, so it does element a little bit, and also plus people are saying, oh, the specs are a little bit like beefy, right? Like they recently announced that. So it does get me a bit worried, but I do think that that's the thing with the IO is that they don't miss, and like with the Hitman games, like all of them have been like coming out to really good reviews, pretty successful from what I can remember. And so yeah, I still have some like really good faith in them.
Shout outs, man. And then Beef and Fusion, you two have it pretty high as well. What's kind of the rundown for y'all?
Yeah, for me, it's like
Yeah.
you can go beef. No, go.
Alright, I'll go. It's mostly like this is my vision of like Remedy, where it's like it is mostly just IOI, and like like how much I enjoy the Hitman trilogy, and basically if like how they've just continued to like work on the Hitman trilogy, like even now like always kind of come up with new things. I'm like how World of Assassination's kind of almost incredible at this point, like as a package, and like not enough people do know about it. So for me, it's like a lot of that. And I do agree, Wolf. Like, what takes it down is I've seen like a lot of people have hesitations, like technical side, and I'm like, this is gonna be on the Switch too somehow, which is hilarious
God
to
bless.
think about.
Cloud game.
So a lot, I would not be surprised if it gets another delay. But at the end of the day, I'm like, I have just this feeling that like I'm just kind of holding out hope it's gonna come together, and like, because like It is a little different than Hitman, but I feel like just like the DNA of Hitman's gonna help them most like solve everything. So yeah, I could see issues. I could see ways where I'm like, this is good, but I want a sequel. But in the end, I'm just like holding out hope that it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, for me, I have the utmost respect for IO. I love the Hitman games. My one big thing that I'm hesitant on is that tech side, where it's like we've seen this game a few times now, and it looks ass every time from a performance perspective, and it's just like, will they clean it up? I think they will because the Hitman games don't have those issues. The Hitman games run awesome on like every console they're on, so it's like I think they'll get to that point. And the other thing on why it's not higher is like I think I can close my eyes and I can tell you what a first light James Bond game looks like from IO. Like I can tell you how it's going to play, how the mission structure is going to be. Where there's not, I feel like there's not a lot of surprising element here with this game compared to maybe some games higher up on my list where I'm like, I can be more anticipated for these games because I have no idea what they're going to give me. Where it's like with IO, I know the exact gameplay loop they're going to give me. Maybe not necessarily know how deep they're going to go into a narrative here, and that's why I am anticipating it and I am interesting. But it's like this feels pretty safe where you pair like IO with James Bond, and I'm like I know what I'm getting from that product. So like if they just deliver it, it's going to be really high on my list at the end of the year. But that's why there's like 6 other games ahead of it.
Yeah, I think the I'm really curious how it's gonna feel like the differences between the Uncharted style gameplay segments and those Hitman style gameplay segments, and if it's like, oh man, the Hitman stuff is way better because that's the stuff they know.
Yeah.
If there's more Uncharted, I might be more interested.
They name dropped Uncharted, so.
It's definitely Uncharted with certain segments like that plane. I do like the bluff mechanic though. I want to shout that out. That was cool.
Oh yeah.
Number 7.
Yay, Pregmon made the list.
Almost made mine.
High on the list. Almost on
Oh, it did
everyone's
make my
list.
list. Oh, Moon, you never changed my thing. There was a game I wanted to replace Pragmata with.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think I actually did include your swap out though.
Oh, okay. So I got 13 votes, by the way.
Oh wow.
He gets the special treatment.
Favoritism.
Host privileges.
I mean, I'll go. So it's my number 12. I'm really interested in this game, but this is like a reviews one because I'm very curious what the final release is gonna feel like, especially since it's been gestating for so long.
Yeah. But I guess I'll just talk about since my highest. It's just unique to me, but I do feel the worries that a lot of people say. It's like, yeah, it's interesting, but is this still going to be interesting 8 hours later? So it'd be interesting to see like how long is this game, but if it's too short, does that justify, the $70 price tag? If it so it has to find this weird balance of, do you keep on upping the game, but does that make it too complicated? Because once you play that demo and you realize, oh, this is the gameplay, how do you keep that interesting 8 hours later, but also do you not make that too long and too complicated? So it has to find this interesting balance, and how do they do that? So that's going to be interesting. But I also find the premise interesting. You're stranded on this moon base, and you have to reconnect back to Earth to save yourself. And what is the robotic girl's identity? So I don't know. There's just a lot going for it, and I'm really interested to see what's going on for it, which is really interesting because when this was first announced, I had no interest in it like whatsoever. But then the first details about it come out, and now I'm like all into it.
I really like sorry, just real quick. I really like how unique it is, like you said, Moon. It's you don't see a lot of games like this exactly, which I appreciate. But sorry, Beef, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, that works because that's kind of what I was gonna say. Is I was like, I actually didn't really have much interest in it because I was like, this is weird and unique, and usually that sells me on a game, like if I haven't seen it before. But I was like, but what the hell are we doing? And then I played the demo, and I was like, okay, now I can kind of see it. This is actually like fun to play. It's not just like Capcom's like on there on like some drugs. It's like, no, they've actually come up with something here. So that's kind of where it gets to like a 9 for me. Where yeah, the biggest worry is I'm not sure if I'm gonna be paying $70 for it, but
It's 60.
oh, it's like, oh yeah, even 60 though. But like, it's something I'll keep my eye on, especially depending on how reviews are. Where it's like
the biggest problem right now is
probably
that it's right next to Soros now.
And
Yeah,
that's
it's a rough release date.
It might be something I probably will get to it later in the year. I probably won't get to it day one, but we'll see. Maybe it's actually incredible.
And then Jack, real quick, you want to shout since it was your number 12, your actual number 12, and not like me because I'm a liar.
Yeah, this is one that I'm definitely looking forward to. I mean, I'll probably get it day one because even if it's bad, it'll be fun bad.
Yeah.
But it has the potential to be super interesting. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like,
No,
there
that's
was a
fair.
lot of my list was really hard to decide, and the fact I'm glad that I didn't have to end up cutting this because again, I am super interested in it. I'm just like, I think we talked about it at the on the Game Awards reaction. It is it's tough to get a gauge on this game, like it being
Yeah.
it's not budget price, but it's budget compared to the other Capcom games. It does feel like it was like in the pre-show. It's coming out in just a few months. It's been
Yeah,
delayed
like
a
are they
million times.
throwing it
so
out,
it's-
or is it actually gonna like be something they put a lot of faith into?
Mhm.
I want to point out Bop was
Like an
talking
X.
so much shit about this
Something
game in
cool.
chat right now.
Why?
Bop
I-
is like hating
Yeah, I
on
love
this.
Well, he sounded
hardcore.
so sad with his why.
It's just, I mean, this is the one thing I like about Capcom. Like, is they're
Yeah.
like do the weird. Like, because I've been playing Kintsugi and bench was shit on that. I'm like, this looks fine. I played
That's
it.
a
and yeah, I'm
fun
like, this-
game.
It's fun. I'm like, well, yeah, let me have my weird tower defense with like no dialogue. It's strange as hell, but this is also one where it's like, I know someone who like hates on Peak. I'm like, these are like the smallest game in the world. How do you hate these? I was like, I'm like, how they offend you? I feel like at the worst they're inoffensive. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Exactly.
I mean, this is
What
kind of the
fuck,
same
man?
thing as Sunitsugami. This is Pragmata is basically you're playing Dead Space, but you're also playing
Pretty much,
Snake
yeah.
you're playing Snake at the same time.
I've put in the same category where I'm like, yeah, it's like this is Capcom doing a weird experiment. So while all the other like bigger franchises are kind of being a glow
Mhm.
up, so I'll take both.
I'm really
I
curious
am
how
not
they're-
hating.
Sure.
I was just simply pointing out that me and Fusion and Jet are the only ones that didn't vote for this.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I know why Fusion didn't vote for it. I'm not gonna say it because
Okay.
I care about his image, but like I know why.
I don't know what that means.
I'm with you, Beef. Though I like how Capcom's doing weird, cool stuff. Like I feel like there's not enough innovation, for lack of a better word, in the AAA space, and I think Capcom's up there for doing that.
It'll be curious to see how they handle you having to fight multiple enemies at once with this because you playing the
Yeah.
Snake mini game for each individual is going to be
It
interesting.
looks so cool though.
That's if anything, that's the one a concern.
Because you are spamming those buttons, those face buttons when you're playing that. But even in the demo, like when you have like 2 or 3 enemies in your field of range, you're just spamming that button. Like you're not even doing the bonus stuff because you just want to get to the end point. So we got Fire Emblem, yay!
My number 12 is this. Did I get a double vote?
Yeah, you got a double 12 vote.
Hell yeah.
This just barely missed my top 12.
I've been recently playing Path of Radiance through the GameCube NSO, and I'm like, fuck, I love Fire Emblem. Like, it's just like that was a reminder. It's like, damn, I just fuck with Fire Emblem gameplay so hard. And I like how this one's kind of a continuation of Three Houses storyline, which I love that game. So, hey, more Fire Emblem, I'm always down for. And more like Three Houses, less like Engage. And yes, I'm totally in.
He says this ends only as number 12.
Okay, we're
lot of
saying
good
this,
games.
by the way. That it was only my number 12 for one reason, that I forgot it was coming out this year. So I don't know if that's better or worse. But like, yeah, there you go.
But yeah, pretty much exactly what you said. Like I love Three Houses, and it's a continuation of that. Granted, it probably would have been my number 1 even if it wasn't a continuation of Three Houses. Like it's even the team that did Three Houses, because it was a different team, if I remember correctly, that did Engage. So the fact that this is what the main Fire Emblem team has been working on since Three Houses, and now this is what they've been working on since then. So that's what's cause of excitement to be like, okay, this is what their next big project was that they've been working on. So yeah, it's time to get excited for Fire Emblem again. And
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I've repeated myself like 3 times now.
Hey, we're all for it. I've repeated myself so much during this. I'll just say that right now.
I'll
But
just say-
Beef, it was on your number 7. I'm curious.
Yeah, I'll just say for me, it's like, I mean, what we know right now, it's Nintendo's biggest game this year. Maybe that'll change. So it's like,
Pokemon.
all right,
Yoshi.
hey, that's not announced.
I'm not.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
not
yeah,
Yoshi.
Yo, Tomodachi Life, it's gonna do gangbusters.
Actually,
Yo,
forgot about-
okay, Jack, you joke. Tomodachi Life sold really well on 3DS. It
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
will probably
yeah.
do gangbusters.
Wolf, is it bad? I forgot about What is it called? Pokepedia?
Pocopia?
Pocopia.
Dude, you're a better
Jeez.
person than me.
Come
I
on.
wish I could forget it. I hate
I
looking at that Ditto. I go to sleep and I see that fucking Ditto.
Moon, I should have updated my list. I should have put
Pocopia.
Pocopia. Now I forgot it again at number 12. Yeah, I might be interested in that, but no, this, yeah, like I like Three Houses. I like most of them. It's almost weird I haven't played Engage, and that's because Nintendo refuses to put it below. I swear I haven't
You're
seen
really
that
not
thing
missing
on
much, man.
sale. I don't even know if I've ever seen that fucking thing on sale. And everyone I talked to, I was like, I don't know if it's even worth it. So I'm like, okay, what
It's
am I gonna do
fine.
here?
It's good.
Yeah, pretty. I
The
know.
gameplay's
And-
great.
Yeah, gameplay
this-
is phenomenal.
And they fucked us because they never put out a remake, which they had been. So like, we're in a weird state with Fire Emblem. So yeah, the anticipation is built, and I'm just looking forward to something on the level of Three Houses from them.
Hmm.
Yeah, Three Houses is the only one I've been able to connect with because none of the other ones have really clicked with me. Granted, I haven't really given them too much of a chance, but
It's the only one I played.
it-
That didn't Engage. I've only played Three Houses and Engage.
Yeah, and I was definitely disappointed by Engage. So I hope this is like a cool return to form for them.
Unless we also count Three Hopes. That was the also one. Granted, that's a Warriors game, not
I
an
like
actual
that
Fire.
game.
I like Three
That
Hopes
game's
too.
fun.
You have to like it as a
The
Warriors
ending
game,
is
though.
awful, though. Holy crap. It's so bad, but otherwise, great game. So that's Fire Emblem.
Now we're in the top 5 with 40 points. So how did we crack all the top 5s? You gotta know it's all the big ball games. We got Saros.
Yeah, there it is.
Hell yeah. I
Surprised I'm the
I'm
top one
really-
here.
I'm actually
Yeah, I am
shocked you're
too.
number 2.
That's crazy.
I'm the Sony pony
you
now.
should go first.
I
go
did you
ahead.
like Returnal, Moon?
No. Actually, well, I never.
That shit sucks.
What is
So
going
what's
on
doing
here?
it for you here? Why is it your number 2?
The gameplay show off just really did a lot for me. The fact it was they kind of ditched the like bigger aspects of the roguelike from Returnal did a lot for me. So they just seemed to it did the changes that I wanted from Returnal. I never finished Returnal, or I kind of dropped it. Drop is kind of a strong word. It's more like I got distracted and just moved on to other things. I probably should give it another try. But all the changes that they showed off for Saros did a lot more for me. Just more like I just don't want to go back to Returnal. I just want to play Saros instead. The shield, the lack of roguelike, everything just seems just more my alley than what Returnal was. So I'm just like, yeah, sure, why not? Give me this pure action game. That's just what I want. That's just what I want.
Yeah. This one's more roguelite than roguelike.
Yeah. There you go.
Which, yeah, I'm really excited for this. I love Returnal. Like, really, really love it. It's one of my favorite PS5 games of this generation. So, effectively, just, hey, Housemarque going, hey, here's more Returnal. And it's, like, a different setting, a different look. So, it is, like, a lot of the Returnal stuff I really love, but also, like, they're kind of taking it on a bigger level. They're introducing a lot of new elements. That shield looks sick. I'm very interested, and it seems like every gameplay showcase I get even more interested. It just didn't make it higher because I'm like, it's kind of a proven quantity, and I get more excited for like new stuff, which is gonna make my number 1 look very funny when we get to it.
Yeah, I'm in a similar boat. I like Returnal a lot, but it's not like my favorite game. Like you said, it's one of your favorite games of this gen. People love Returnal, and I think there was just enough, at least Returnal at launch, issues where it's like you couldn't save. There was a lot of things they got wrong, which probably would have even made the game
Yeah,
critically
Returnal at launch for
more
sure.
acclaimed. Yeah, like where it's like here they learned it should be able, like Moon said, a lot easier to jump in, jump out, a lot more like laid back. I'm sure this game's still gonna be hard as hell, just like Returnal is, because Returnal is a pretty difficult game. So it's like I'm sure you'll have that difficulty spike, but I'm still just excited for like seeing all those pixels on my screen. Like this will be a great looking game on an OLED. They take really good what was I about to say? They take
Particle
with
effects.
the DualSense. Yeah, the particle
Yeah.
effects, but with the DualSense, like the rumbles and like the rain. I remember the rain from Returnal with the how the DualSense affects and like all this stuff with the DualSense, and like they do really good at that. So I expect that to be really good with Saros. And I also noticed our ranking. It's like an Xbox sandwich. It's like 2 Xbox guys at the top, and then the Sony ponies in the middle. I'm shocked this made Bop's game, and I would like to hear why it's on his list.
This is so if you remember, Ghost of Yote was on my list last year, in a similar spot for similar reasons, where it's like if I actually get to it, I know I'm gonna like it, but I still haven't played Returnal. Now, in Saros' defense, I feel much better about just jumping into this without being like, oh, I need to go back
Yeah.
and play Returnal. But
They're not
right, exactly. But at the same time, it's like I still would like that appreciation of being able to play Returnal beforehand, and like I haven't actually played the games, but from everything you guys talk about and everything I've seen of it, it's like, yeah, no, this is going to absolutely slam. And also shout out Rahul, he's great. And also, it does seem like to that degree, like they are kind of going. Maybe putting a little bit more emphasis on a story. I know Returnal technically has one. It's just a
I
little
love the
like
story in Returnal.
yeah, it's just not like the focal point of the game.
It's very meta narrative. Something you really gotta. It. Who's that one director that it's like very like weird? Ari something.
Ari Aster.
Ari Aster.
Yeah.
It's kind of Ari Aster like where it's like very like meta narrative, a lot of weird shit going on, but like there is like an underlying theme for all of it. I haven't watched an Ari Aster movie. I'm just guessing there, but I dig that narrative a lot. But yeah, it seems like Saros, like you said, Bob, is going to be a lot more straightforward. But also, I do think it's still going to be very weird and like
Oh, it's gonna be.
crazy and
You see this cover? This game's gonna be weird.
yeah, and I love it. I love that weird shit, man.
Yeah.
How do we feel about the name? When it first released, I was like iffy on the name, but I really like the name now.
It
I
works.
wish the other A or like Saros, I wish the O was replaced with an A. So it was like Saros. And like you could say it backwards like palindrome.
Oh,
Palindrome, yes.
okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's a palindrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do that. They should have done that. Hire me, Housemark.
Just for titles.
Just the title manager. Number 4.
We're 3 points,
Big
pretty
points
close.
now.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
this
yeah.
would be higher.
Oh yeah.
So here's the
See,
game that was on everyone's
The
list
highest?
but one person.
And that one person has it as his number 1 draft pick in Fantasy Critic. God damn it!
Look,
That's crazy. Bob just hates this.
So, which was kind of funny
how
when
do you
Bob
hate
kind of
Wolverine?
got on everyone about GTA in chat.
That's so
Listen.
interesting.
Listen, I just I'm still excited, but Wolverine was just never my thing, and I want to see more
Yeah,
of the game.
yeah,
But
same.
I'll
That's
let
why
you
it's my
guys know.
number 12. It's like I know Insomniac can deliver, but it just seems like okay. So
I'm excited. It's just that I really wonder if Insomniac's story writing gets a bit better with this one. I don't want just another like standard superhero story that I feel like we've gotten a lot of. I want them to like really explore Wolverine's character in a big way. I think the character's sick and the gameplay looks really cool, but it's just I'm waiting. You know, I feel like it's gonna bang, but I don't know.
I guess for
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jack.
I guess for me, since somehow
Oh.
one of the highest, I didn't think that, but yeah, it's actually. I mean, I kind of share these concerns, weirdly enough, but I think it's just like it's Insomniac, so it's almost the safe bet for me.
Mhm.
Well, I'm like, this is definitely gonna be like, it's gonna be highly rated, it's gonna be fun, but then it's like there is these new changes where like Spider-Man is like a lot more, I don't know, laid back. Like how this will apparently be a lot more like gory, kind of harder tones. So if anything, yeah, maybe you're right, Wolf. That could lead to like, oh, they don't hit the story because this is such a change in tone, and maybe that's the biggest concern. But
Mhm.
yeah, I'm like, just like at the very least, I expect this to be very fun. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm like,
For sure.
this is like a lock for me.
I
Yeah,
think Movement's gonna be a blast. Go ahead, Jack.
Yeah, no, that's the thing is that with Insomniac, they know how to make their environments really, really good. Like with the Spider-Man games, like the first Spider-Man game, I felt like it was magical. Where like I'm like, man, this is the AAA game I've wanted, where I could just roam around the city as Spider-Man, and it feels so smooth. And I feel like they're gonna master like the Wolverine combat really well, and make like the environment, the characters are also gonna be like pretty good. And also one thing I feel like it's gonna happen because GTA 6 is gonna be like November. This has to come out like in September at least. So, yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's my birthday month. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, birthday! I mean, this is a great birthday present.
Yeah.
Fusion, Mr. Sony
Yeah.
Pony. I'm
Okay.
assuming.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
curious. What's
No,
the
for me, it's that thing of a few things here. For one, it's Insomniac, and it's like the last two Insomniac games they've put out have been Game of the Year contenders. Like they're up there at the TGA. You know what you're getting with Insomniac. They don't win ever, but
No.
you know there's a baseline level of Insomniac that they're putting out a game that's going to get nominated for Game of the Year. You're going to assume, anyways. And my big excitement comes from the change in level design, where how both Spider-Man games are open world, where this is more of like a level by level design, where it's like we're going to so many different places around the world, almost similar to I'm going to assume a Rift Apart for the people who play Rift Apart, how you're
Yeah,
jumping from
I know what you
planet to
mean.
planet. I would assume it's similar to that, where it's like you're jumping from location to location, so they can take their time and really design like these intricate levels and not just having whole open world. And I think the change from that, from Spider-Man to go to Wolverine, will be like that's an interesting jump to me. Where I'm like, how do they do that? But I do have a little bit of the doubts of like, can they really make like a gruesome story narrative here? And Insomniac games are not great with narrative; they're good but not great, and that's what kind of holds these games back from winning Game of the Years. They're always nominated, but from a writing narrative perspective, they're never that top notch of a Naughty Dog and like these other places where it's like their gameplay is so fun and you know what you're getting from the gameplay. Will they nail the story? And I think this is their chance to go in there and be like, hey, we can also write a dark or gruesome narrative that actually has like emotional ties and emotional beats. So it's like, I'm just excited to get in there and play it. I'm excited to play something that's not Spider-Man from them or a Ratchet and Clank game for the first time in what, 5 years, 10 years? I don't know, how long it's been since they made something different. So it's like
9
it's
years.
interesting.
Yeah. Such a talented studio. I think they're really like gonna hit another level hopefully soon. Or not if they keep getting layoffs.
Yeah, that's my
No,
other
they're
thing.
good.
Is I'm really curious. Like, yeah, what is like the zone kind of
This
gameplay
game
gonna
got
be like?
yeah. And it got
Got
leaked so
leaked,
much. Like
lost
it has
its
so much
director.
things around it where it's a little spooky. But I trust them.
Same.
Number 3, Fables back in the top.
I'll believe it when I
This will
see
make
it. Man, Fusion number 2, bro. Join the Xbox podcast. Get out of the picture.
You call me a Sony pony. If this is for me anything, I'm an unbiased podcaster.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Bob,
I mean,
you get
who's
the
gonna go
talk.
first? Bop and Fusion. You guys are number 2, so I'll let Bop go first. I'll decide.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, was this on my list last year?
I think it
I
was.
think it
I think it was on
was.
most of our list last year.
It was dated for last year, so yeah, probably.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, I have been a believer from day one. I believe in playground games because I have so much fun with the Forza games. I think the trailers we've seen that have established like the humor and tone of what I think this game will be has kind of worked for me. I also believe them at face value when they say some of the things they've shown are indicative of gameplay, even though we haven't seen like a HUD or anything. But at the same time, and we're saying this before the developer direct, I do need to see a lot more to like have those fears reassured. But I do think it being at the developer direct also shows confidence that the game won't be delayed. Because now I'm thinking about it, has a game in the developer direct been delayed before?
Yes, Avowed.
Yeah, that's the one.
What was that?
Avowed was at the direct, and
20
it was supposed to come out 2024, like
24,
fall.
yeah.
They dated it fall 2024, and then got moved to 2025.
Gotcha. Yes, I mean I still have confidence that it's gonna come out, and my thing is too, like, the kind of game that I'm thinking it will be. Obviously, I don't think it's just gonna be like a nice upscale version of the old games. I think they're gonna do a little bit more with it, but also we don't really have the kind of like, it's not silly tone, but like an element of humor in these kind of style like open world games anymore. And I think it'll be kind of a nice if that really is what it's going to be. I think that'll be a nice
Maybe
change
something
of
like in
pace
the
for
Outer
it.
Worlds 2 kind of way.
Yeah, but like Outer Worlds 2 can do that because of like the companions and how you talk to them. This will just be more like, I think it'll be a little more ham-fisted, just because it'll be, I'm assuming, a little bit more cinematic. But yes, kind of in that way of where it's like it can be light. It doesn't have to be so heavy and serious. But I mean, at the same time, I'm just speculating because we don't know for sure.
Yeah, we need that
I'm
Xbox
in a-
direct.
Yeah, I'm in a similar vein of you as like, I'm a slut for a good fantasy open world game. So like it's already like gets bonus points, so that's why it's high up here. But it's also the thing of this is the Sony pony coming out on me, but this to me is the most cinematic game Xbox is going to make up to this point. Like nothing else ever have they like. We were just talking about this in the Discord a few days ago, where I was started through Outer Worlds 2, and they did some really cool cinematics at the beginning, and Bob was like, "Yeah, they never use that again." I'm like, "Oh, that makes sense." Like that's just Xbox in a nutshell, where these games aren't like these super high budget AAA cinematic experiences, and that's what I expect from Fable. And I think that's why Fable has taken so long, is because Xbox knows like, hey, this is the cinematic game we got to put out there to quote unquote compete with the PlayStation first party or these other high budget AAA games. And it's like that makes me super excited. We haven't seen Fable in 20 years. Like Fable is a interesting franchise where it has that humor and it has dark moments, and it's like I've only played Fable 1, but like, and I was really young, but it's like it's a unique fantasy world compared to a lot of other fantasy worlds out there. It's like we do need to see a lot more, but that's also adding to my excitement, is because we haven't seen this pure gameplay, so I'm like speculating on what it's going to look like, and I could be let down next week, but I'm going to choose to assume that it's going to be a really good showing next week, and then that's why I'm so excited.
Yeah, pretty much the same for me. That's why it's like at my number 5. Where I was like, I put it right below like Wolverine, because I remember looking at those two along being like, it's like this. It's like the almost opposite. It's like I trust Playground so much, but yet this is like the opposite. It's like the most unsafe bet with what they're going with. But I'm kind of anchoring for this, especially in a world where Witcher 4 seems so far away. And I'm just like, that's all I really need is like a nice fantasy RPG. I never even played the Fable games. I had a 360. I didn't give a crap. I didn't play Fable at all. So it's not even like I have any expectations for what being Fable is. It can just be its own thing, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. And yeah, like a lot of this is saying like we haven't seen like the direct where they go deep in, and usually that helps me get more excited. Maybe it will completely turn me off, but I'm just kind of assuming that once we see more gameplay, I'll be like, all right, I'm ready for this. This is something I want to see a lot. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Like I'm completely open to it. I have no attachment to anything old about it. So I'm just open to whatever it can be, and hopefully it sways me into me being interested. But I am open to the idea of some kind of big, epic fantasy RPG.
Maybe
I'm excited that it's the Dev Direct game.
Same.
I want to be sold on it.
And maybe I'm just forgetting something, but other than obviously Avowed, but Avowed's a first-person game. When was the last big-budget third-person fantasy RPG?
That's what I was
or
also
open world
thinking,
game?
because I was like, Kingdom Come is there, but that's like medieval.
Crimson
There's not
Desert
really
has
any
been out before
fantasy.
this.
Dragon
It
Age
was very
could have been.
simulated, yeah.
Dragon Age kind of, because that could have been third person.
Dragon Age is a good one.
Fusion Crimson Desert is coming out before Fable, so there you go.
You're right.
It's fair.
So Crimson Desert will be the first one.
Dragon's
in a while.
Dogma? Does that count?
Oh, Dragon Dogma, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
probably
good. Yeah, that's a good pick.
All right, here we go. So the answer of who screwed me harder.
No one's.
Oh, right.
Oh my god.
You really?
I
my
couldn't
people-
remember what
thought-
this was going to be.
I always said you guys are my favorite people.
I can't believe you thought that. All right, chat. Do you want to go first since we're the top two?
Yeah, this isn't your number one.
And
That's
he might be in the bathroom. He's on mute. I'll start first. So for me, I mean, because I really like horror, there's a lot of reasons this should be number one. I love Resident Evil. I've loved 3's on the border, but like if we like that, I mean, I still like it. If you go back and play, it's like I don't not with the like idea. It's $60 in 25 hours. It's like it's actually pretty good. So I'm like, yeah. Ever since they basically rebooted it with 7, and I'm a huge fan of 7. Like, I felt like there was a time where people were like, it's good, but it's not Resident Evil, and I was still like, I don't give a crap. I played this in VR, and it's scary as shit, and I still played it. So there's a lot about Requiem I'm excited for. My only thing that would maybe stop it from going above number 1 is both 7 and 8 have the same problem, and that is about 2/3 of the way through, it just drops in quality, and it's weird that both of them have they have the boat section in 7, it just
Yep.
drops. 8's not as bad. Like after the dollhouse section, like the next section, like it's fine, and then after that, I'm like, so it just goes like a little like So it kind of just drops off. But both the beginning of like or 2/3 of 7 and 8 are like top tier Resident Evil. So if this one pulls it through, yeah, this could be high on my list for like game of the year by the end of the year.
I just want to jump in
Yeah.
real quick and just say that's interesting because I haven't played 7 or 8 yet, but I felt that way with Resident Evil 4. Like I think there's a
Ooh.
point in Resident Evil
I
4
could see that.
where I'm like, what? Like you added
Is
about
it the
2
island?
hours. Yeah, the island. I
Yeah,
hate the island.
that's
in
every-
Resident Evil 4.
I
I'm
like
like,
the island,
why?
but like most Resident Evil 4 fans agree, it's like, yeah, you
Yeah.
didn't need the island.
And now that, and I've heard that a decent amount now about 7 and 8, how it feels like it just drops at a certain point. And it's like I've played now like 5 Resident Evil games, and it feels like 4 out of 5 of them have this random drop near the end. I'm like, what are we doing? Like,
It's this weird problem with the franchise that I love this franchise, but I feel like they don't believe in the fact that their games are so replayable that they're like, well, we gotta add some extra time at the end. It's like,
yeah,
no,
a
you
little bit of
don't.
padding. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird. I'm excited for this one too. Beef. Oh, sorry, Jed. Did you want to say something? Since it's your
No,
number,
actually,
you should go first.
Yeah, oh yeah, is my number 2 because I got into these games not that long ago, like just a few years back, and this is what like Village was my first one. I played on the Steam Deck, loved it, and then I got Biohazard because the Steam sale happened, and then I went back and did 2, 3, and 4, and oh man, these games hit me like crack. It is insane how addicting I find it, and I just okay. So here's one thing I've been trying to do as best I can. Like, obviously, I see the images and some gameplay where that was unavoidable, but like, I'm trying to watch as less as I can because I want this to be a fresh experience for me. That's what I'm excited about. Yeah, and so yeah, I know that this is gonna play well. I got the Generations pack pre-ordered for like it's because I'm gonna replay 7 and 8 as well on Switch 2, and I've only played most of these games except for 4. I played them on a handheld, so I'm hyped to do that again.
Hell yeah, dude. I associate so much with Resident Evil. I was actually surprised it wasn't your number one. For myself, Jet, are you breathing?
No, I think that's something in your background.
Yeah,
No, I think
there's
it's his
something in the
background.
back.
You have background noise,
Okay.
Jet.
Okay, just making sure because he sounded
No.
like he was.
He's
Really
hyperventilating.
No, it sounded like something was dragging on the floor in the background.
He was role playing Resident Evil.
So-
I'm like you, Jet and Beef. Like, I really love this franchise. I think this is just another case of like it's a known quantity for me, so like I can't get too excited. So I know it's gonna be fun. I know it's gonna be a blast. The Leon trailer definitely got me much more excited, though. It was just that thing of like, yeah, I dig the more action Resident Evil, but I do love RE7, so I'm interested to see how they kind of blend the two.
It having third person helps a lot for me because I think that's
sure.
2 reasons I haven't checked out 7 or 8. I know I think you can play third person now in both of them, or at least in 8. But it's like that was one reason where it's like I like scary games a lot. First person scary games are a whole nother level, and it's just like they usually have super bad like motion sickness for me. Like when you put a first person horror game, I get like terribly motion sickness. So I was like, I've never that turned me off from those 2 games. But so the fact that I can play this entire game in third person, like that excites me again.
For sure.
And I recently played 7 before, after I recently this list. Granted, it wouldn't have really knocked it up my list. 7, yeah, there is that boat whole section, and that did knock down that list for me. Like 7's not going to be high on my 2026 list because of that whole boat section. But I am going to be getting to Village at some point this year, so I hope to play this game at some point this year, hopefully by the end of the year, because it's a Capcom game. It's going to go on sale by the end of the year.
Shout out to Capcom. I mean, they have like 4 games here.
Yeah.
Like it kind of tells.
Yeah.
They're in their CapCon era still. So I do hope to at least get to this game this year at some point. Not right when it releases because I got to get to Village, but it still probably wouldn't have made my top 12 this just because I'm still very mid on this whole franchise. Like I played 2, 3, and 4, and now 7. I'm gonna play 8 at some point, but yeah, I'm still kind of all just there. I like
Shout
it.
out to Resident Evil. Shout out to Resident
Yeah. You know how else Capcom can make my year? Put an Ace Attorney as well. You know that'd be nice.
You gotta believe, man. I think this is the year of a reveal. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. We gotta
All right.
get to our number 1. We still got some stragglers to talk about too.
Yeah, everyone's got
I blame
some
Bob.
stragglers.
Bob's always got something to say, man. Bob's always
Yeah,
gotta
dude,
get-
half my list didn't make it, so.
All right, number one is everyone's replay of Expedition 33. That's what everyone's
Yes.
number one.
See,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is Tomodachi life. Here we go.
Let's
Tomodachi.
go. Right up the conch.
But yeah, what's-
Cinema.
Who would have thought?
Oh, oh, this is gonna be. Oh, how beautiful. Fusion, you screwed me.
How did I screw you? We came in first.
Hey,
Okay, honestly, you can just cut this part and put last year's again. That's it.
Really.
Hey, Navi doesn't have it. He screwed you.
yeah,
Well, Navi
No,
hates GTA.
Navi and Moon suck. I know. I'll say just for myself, to be real though, I am excited for this game. I can't wait. Obviously, it's my number one.
it's a known quantity, so
I
it
am
should have been
so
lower.
tired. I am so tired of discussion around this game just being about the price tag. Oh, is Rockstar doing that? Oh, is that? All these things. I'm just like, you know what? No more trailers. No more talking about it. No more Gamescast discussions. I don't know why I said Gamescast specifically, but no more podcasts talking about it. I just want it out. I'm so sick of this, and it's to the point. If it gets delayed out of this year, it's not going to be my number one for 2027. You're not getting the award again, Rockstar, because I'm just like, just give it to me. I'm tired of waiting for so long. But I know it's going to be a banger. Every GTA game has scored above a 95. It's just kind of like showcases they know what they're doing. I'm excited for that world. I'm excited for that 30 FPS. Get ready, boys. Can't wait. I'm so ready.
I always
You know,
forget
I hate that you just said that because I forgot it was gonna be 30 FPS.
Yes,
Now
I
it's just
forgot.
like-
No, you
I
know
got-
what? Fusion, get ready. Here's the thing, though, Fusion. Get ready for the PlayStation predictions. I got a prediction related to the 30 FPS. Don't worry.
Better be.
But I mean, yeah, let Beef go next. Beef, I'm
All right.
surprised it's your number one.
in most years it probably wouldn't, but again, I had like there's reservations about like everything else. I feel like I don't have many reservations actually about GTA, except that will it come out? I'm kind of with you too, Wolf. Though I'm like, can this just come out? I feel like there's already people like, I won't like this. I'm like, what do you mean? We've bet this. You haven't even played it. Why are you like acting like this? And to me, like, and people, I think the weirdest thing when I'm like, people are not gonna say who, but he's like, yeah, it's like, oh, like you guys were addicted to like killing hookers in GTA, and now you're like, just that's the only thing you can play anymore. I'm like, guys, Grand Theft Auto and like Rockstar are like so far past that, especially with this one, where like reports are it's gonna be like a more serious tone, not really punching down, but more like punching up, like kind of at like corporations, government. I'm kind of excited for Rockstar to kind of be a little more serious with like that in Grand Theft Auto, because I like 5, but it's kind of hilarious looking at the differences between 5 and Red Dead 2 in terms of story, where it's like,
Yeah.
I like the story, but it's like it's almost like I'm surprised you guys just went from this to Red Dead. So,
I feel like the tone is going to be closer to 4 than 5.
yeah, which is
I
like,
like
yeah.
that a lot,
which is
yeah.
funny because at the time I was like, I'm surprised you guys go with 4. I feel like in this one, it's like they can like do the more like serious tones. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, just looking forward to it. Like that, I don't have much else to say except it's like it's gonna be quality, and story is the one thing I'm the most curious about.
Jet, this dethroned your beloved Resident Evil. I'm curious.
Yeah, I know. I've played this game for way too long. I feel like all of us have gone through so many different phases in life between when GTA 5 came out and GTA 6. It is insane how long we've waited for the sequel. And I just feel like I just want to go into the open world Florida. Because at this rate, that's the only way I'll go to the States these days.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I mean, we have a Florida man with us right now. Florida man, Bob. How I know how excited you are just for the Florida vibe. You've talked about it before.
Yeah, I mean, Jet isn't kidding though. We really could just copy and paste what I said last year and put it here because that hasn't really changed. Obviously, the trailer that came out earlier this year, the not delayed trailer, like showed even more, and I was even more excited. And I think the quality, like the visual fidelity, looks amazing. I'm sure even if it is 30 FPS, it's going to look and run and play well. I'm excited to explore South Florida and other parts of Florida. But I just want it out, man. Like I just want to play this game.
It's almost like Bob. If they said, "Hey guys, it's coming out on this date. We're not doing a single trailer," I would be so hype. I'd be like, you know what? Just I want to get in. Let me in. And then what's it called? Fusion. You're number 3. I'm curious. I'm
Yeah, it's like
because
yeah, carry first. I really thought for a second it wasn't gonna be a first. I was like, it's gonna be because of me or something dumb, and I was not gonna hear the end of it. But I love GTA. I love Rockstars. I've played every GTA. The only Rockstar game I haven't played, at least like of the big ones, is Red Dead Redemption, the first one still. I'll get around to it eventually, but like I adore Rockstar really, and I love again GTA 5 is like in my top 15 games of all time. Like I love the GTA franchise. I'm so excited for GTA Online whenever that comes out. That's a big part of GTA now. So it's like, but it is that thing of there's so much annoying negative conversation around it that I'm trying to not buy into. So I'm like, that's why it's my number 3. It's that thing of Remedy Control. I'm gonna play it soon, I hope. And then Fable is, I know basically nothing about Fable, and I also expect to play before GTA. That's where they kind of jumped it. And it's also that thing to me where I still am not in love with Rockstar's gameplay. For everything Rockstar does perfectly, 10 out of 10s on the board, I still can't get behind of. I truly believe we're gonna jump into this game and we're still smashing A to run.
Yeah,
and we're still getting.
Oh,
You
no.
know what I
that's
mean?
gonna be the
We're
number
still
one
doing
killer
all
for
that.
me.
You know what I mean?
Press
That's all.
square to go up the fence.
Yeah, those things are coming back. Rockstar did not. I guarantee Rockstar didn't overhaul it because they don't have to, because they review so well and people love these games. It's never like a true talking point with people like us who are nerds who sit here on video game podcasts. Those are things we nitpick, but it's like I've done this for 25 years with Rockstar games. I don't want to do it for a whole nother new release. Like make a more modern control scheme for your games and your gameplay. And I just feel like they're not going to do that. They would have that would have leaked by now, or something would have came out and been like, this is getting overhauled. This is getting overhauled. It's just going to be like, it's going to be a really, really good, probably 10 out of 10 Rockstar game with maybe gameplay that's an 8 out of 10 and a control scheme that's maybe even lesser than that. And it's like,
It's just like, let me at least just press L3 to sprint. That's it.
yeah,
Anything else, whatever. Keep
at
it.
least give me the option to like, if the default is that, give me like a bunch of different options to change the control. Let me go in there and tinker and do everything I want to. And it's that thing of, yes, I'm PC Master Race, whatever you want to call it. It is a thing. This is a console only release at launch, and the 30 FPS does kind of hinder me a little bit. Like I'm still going to be there. I'm not going to not play this game because 30 FPS, but it's like that just seems it just seems unnecessary and just ridiculous that Rockstar will be able to get away with it with not a single game other than those Xbox first party games that didn't get away with it because they were all bad. Like you can't release a game like this in the worst performing state. Granted, it's going to look visually stellar, and it probably resets the market when it comes to visually looking games, but it's just like, it's those few things at the very bottom of the package that I'm like, keeps me away from being like over the top excited, which I still am.
I think, honestly, I'm gonna say my prediction now. I'm gonna say it again on the PlayStation predictions episode. Fusion, my prediction was that like the PS5 Pro will have a 60 FPS mode, but it's gonna run way worse than the 30 FPS mode.
Oh, that'd be funny.
That's kind of my like prediction, where it's
Kinda
like,
like-
they'll use the PS5 Pro, but it's gonna suck.
Like Silent
It's
Hill
gonna
2
be
had a
480p.
similar thing. Like Silent Hill 2
Silent
had that thing where it's like, it was actually worse on the 60, like the
I
PS5
think-
Pro model.
Yeah, I think 16 had that issue where the 60
Yeah,
FPS
so
version
so
was
you're not
actually
far off. I could 100% see that, and that would be terrible. I think I have like a 10% hope that Rockstar somehow did get it down and they'll put out 60 FPS. But again, that's a very low 10%. I think
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think
don't
it'll be a
think-
smooth 30 FPS at least.
Yeah, it will be smooth. It will definitely be like a smooth 30. There's not going to be frame drops on this game, hopefully, but it's just like I genuinely have not played a 30 FPS game in 7 years. Like it's been a long time, so it's just like just going back to that for I know in a
Gotta
100-hour video game. Yeah, it's going to be an adjustment period. And it's like the people who have PS5 Pros right now, buddy, you bought that PS5 Pro hoping for 60 FPS. You're not getting 60 FPS. This is going to be because of a CPU issue. You have the same CPU. You're not getting 60 FPS.
That's what I was gonna bring up. Like I was like, man, people bought the PS5 Pro in anticipation for GTA, and not only did it get delayed like pretty much 2 years, but also it's still not gonna run like the game you wanted it to at the frame rate and resolution you want to.
I would say the only hope they have there is with the Pisser, the PSSR 2.0 coming out soon. There is a slight chance they can use that upscaling and get GTA 6 with 60 FPS on PS5 Pro only stuff, which might make me have to buy a PS5 Pro. I'll be honest.
That's the thing, though, Fusion. I feel like that's going to happen, and it's going to run badly. It's
Yeah, and
like,
then you
better to
could be
just run
right.
it at
Yeah.
30.
You 100% could be right, because that's the only thing I could see where it's like, it's kind of ironic they're about to put a 2.0 out of their upscaling hardware, and the same year GTA is coming out. It's like, I guarantee Sony would love if PlayStation 5 Pro was the only place to play 60 FPS on console. Like, it would be a huge marketing beat. Will they pull it off? I don't think so.
And like, this is a great discussion, Fusion. I think we're making a lot of great points. But this is kind of what I was talking about, where it's like, man, I feel like we keep talking about potential. And it's like, we haven't even talked about like, oh man, I want to go to Tampa. I hope they have like a Disney World type thing. I hope they have like kind of these type of parodies or the story theories like that. That's the stuff I want to talk about, and they don't talk about this game at all. So it forces us to talk about potential. Oh, what about this? What about that? And I'm like, just give it to me now. That's all I want.
Fusion, for what it's worth, like, I do think, because I was trying to think of the last game I played at 30 FPS, and it was Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. And honestly, as much as I kind of like hated it, and if I was playing something else at 60 and went back to it, it was like annoying for a while. But I think you'd be surprised how fast your eyes like adjust. Like doing it. It's really not like, I would still prefer to play 60 all day every day, and then once I played it Rebirth on PC, I'm like, oh my god, yeah. But it is enough to get by to where, especially because it's like because I remember me and Bench, I think he played at 60 and he was like, oh, I think this is better, but it's like for GTA, and I think it was my same thought process for Rebirth, it's like that visual fidelity I think matters a lot, and I will sacrifice, like, I would much rather have a stable 30 with like great visual fidelity than an unstable 60 and an even like worse fidelity.
Yeah, and I'm with you. And it vastly helps it's a third-person game. Like, if this was a first-person 30 FPS game, no. It would not be on the radar. I would never play it. But there's ways to cover it up with motion blur. And there's tons of ways to make 30 FPS feel passable. And a lot of people still play 30 FPS today. Like Bench will, for a lot of his games, he still picks that. I'm like, I don't know why. But it's like, you know what I mean? So, like, it's not make or break. It's just one of those slightly disappointing things where I'm like, man, Rockstar's the only dev in the world who's going to get away with it because the Rockstar. So,
that's something else too that we haven't. It's another one of Wolf's hated discussions, but I think it's worth bringing up again because it's cooled down.
No, that's fair.
Do we think it's anything other than $70?
80.
No.
80.
Probably. Yeah, 80. Mario Kart
Okay,
finished,
listen.
yeah.
I'm gonna say it. I hope it's 80, because then the audacity of Mario Kart being 80 will look a little less insane. If GTA 6 costs less than Mario Kart fucking World, I swear to God.
I think it'll be 70.
no.
I'm sticking at 70.
I think probably. I think 80. I think they're gonna try to get it. The people saying 100, I think it's a little much. But
I think it's 70, but I don't think GTA Online's free anymore.
I think it's going to be 80, but I think in a similar vein, they're going to have so many different versions. I mean, there's absolutely going to be an early access version. There's absolutely going to be like a Shark Card Online version. And I think they'll be able to supplement it that way so that they don't have to make it 100. But yeah, I would say base game 80.
All right. Who's ready for the leftovers, that games that nobody's talking about?
Me.
Let's go. Oh.
Finally, I get to talk about my games.
Dirty Dozen.
This is the best part.
I love this part. The freaks.
Free
It's all
games.
racing game. Who bought Marathon?
Oh, let's go. Rhythm Heaven. Shout out to Rhythm Heaven, man.
Can't believe
Oh.
Marathon's not on this list, man.
Who had Scott Pilgrim?
Real quick.
That was on Jack's
Oh, sorry,
list.
go ahead.
That's me.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, real quick, I
Yeah.
want to talk about Dust Bloods with Beef. Beef, was it
Did
not
I?
on your list?
Did I? I'm trying to remember. I was like, I don't know if I put any of these. I think I did put Dust Bloods.
Yeah.
Literally,
Dust Bloods, it's
because
so weird.
it's
like,
so weird.
because like in my mind, I'm like, From Software game, that's gonna be in the top 5, but it got like number 8 for me because we were talking about this on Fantasy Critic. It looks gorgeous. It looks fun. Hidetaka Miyazaki directing it, but it is quite possibly the most evil game ever concocted because it is a PvPvE game, which I'm fine with, but it has FromSoft Online and Nintendo Online. That thing is not gonna run. There will be so many dropped matches, laggy, stuttery gameplay to the point where it's like, I hope that's not the case. I hope they figure it out because everything else looks amazing about it. But it's also like we barely know that much about it.
You know why? I just need to be good because I just can't have Miyazaki have wasted his time on it. Otherwise, I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
Like I get like some reason I mean I don't think he directed Sekiro. Other than so that there was other directors
He
like
co-directed, I think.
But yeah, exactly. It's like I haven't gotten to the Armored Core yet, so I'm like I'm really here for Miyazaki games. And I'm like,
for sure.
Do not have wasted his time, and then this come out and we're all like, this online sucks. This is like the weirdest game of ever. That's kind of what I'm like. I mean, I'm glad they're doing something weird because I'm like, I get it. I'm sure it's not best to keep making Souls.
We're gonna get like an Elden Ring 2 soon, or like something the follow up to Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Fusion, Jack, what's going on here, guys? My Game of Thrones brethren, none of us are excited for War for Westeros. Are you fucking kidding me?
It's my favorite franchise of all time, mixed with maybe my least favorite genre ever. Like, I don't want to play a strategy game, but I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it.
Like, you could be, I'm not gonna name characters. I'm just gonna name places. You could be the Lord of Winterfell, and you take over King's Landing, and then you make it the whole North, and like, or I don't know. Like, the potential for this game and the headcanon you can make, because there's so much lore and there's so much depth. It's like, it just, every time I look at it, I'm like, this is going to be Civ for fantasy nerds of Game of Thrones, and I cannot wait for that. Because, like, in the same way, I want Gandhi, like, dropping an atom bomb on, America. Like, I just want there to be absolute chaos. I don't know if you can do that in Civ. I'm just going to imagine you can. I just want absolute chaos that is completely different from the lore of Game of Thrones, and they keep saying it's going to be 2026. They keep reaffirming that.
I know that, but I'm with you where it's I think all the factions, or I'm at least going to be able to buy in where it's like you can be the Starks, or even like the White Walkers, or be like the Wildlings. Like, these factions are super cool. My thing is maybe it's just a little bit of, I'm kind of tired of Game of Thrones getting video games that I don't necessarily want. Like, I still want that big budget RPG Game of Thrones game. You know what I mean? Where we just haven't got it yet. We're getting like the mobile game that came out last year, or we're getting Telltale games, or we're getting even this, like an RTS, where it's like, I'm excited. Like, this is the most exciting I've been for a Game of Thrones project, and I'm sure I will check this out, and I'm sure we'll run some matches, and we'll have some fun stuff. Maybe not full price, but full price is good. I probably won't be there, but this is still something where it's like, like you said, at least it gives me an excuse to visit the world and the characters of the world and go in there and have fun with it. But it's not high enough on my list to be like, yeah, this is one of my most anticipated stuff, because genre alone.
Yeah, that's fair.
Shout out to Rhythm.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wolf. All right, this is I've waited a decade for this goddamn game. It's been a decade, man. I've been so excited. Like, I've been watching all these directs. I'm like, man, we could use a new Rhythm Heaven, and I went apeshit when they revealed it in the direct, the non-Switch 2 direct last year, because I just really enjoy these games. Like this and like WarioWare are like two games that are, I'd say, like, what do you call it? Like, they're more like just mini games than like actual, platforming or what have you. And so, and they're also just like not afraid of being goofy in these games, even though like it's a rhythm game and the art style looks cute. It is also hard as fuck in some of these mini games to really keep up. Yeah,
dude, the one I played on DS, I'm like, holy shit, why is this so difficult? It is Rhythm Heaven. I'm glad Nintendo always like brings back some of their weird IPs like this every now and then. I'm interested in seeing more of it. Real quick, Slay the Spire 2. Hey, Slay the Spire, one of the best games ever made. Here's a 2. So that's it. The fact that they're making like straight up 2 is like interesting to me, but yeah, can't wait.
Do you think, like, because the card roguelite genre has absolutely exploded since the first game, do you feel like there's pressure there for them to like make sure they're living up to the competition?
I think the thing is, Bob, is like I've played the other card roguelikes and they're still not as good as Slay the Spire 1. So I'm almost like, and maybe that's just bias for myself, but I feel like they kind of understand what their systems are and they're just gonna like really double down on them. Maybe add new mechanics that really spice it up, but they're not worried. I don't think. I think the fact that they're making it too, and also it would have been higher for me, but this is an early access release, so it is a weird one. But yeah, can't wait.
That's fair. Also, you still need to play Monster Train too. So
I know. I'm waiting for. I'll play it. I don't want to buy games right now. And Fusion, I assume you put Marathon.
I did put Marathon, yeah. Where it's like I know I'm the only person here that's really gonna play it, but maybe Bop will try it out with me, maybe. But like
It has a lot more hype.
I'm super excited. Yeah, I will say the excitement has driven up a lot lately, which I think helps from our creators and just the re-reveal and them getting away from the stolen art. So it's like it's helping that they're going in the right direction.
Yeah, I know for a fact that Danganronpa 2x2 that's bench.
Oh, really?
Uh-oh.
Where's the time is this year?
Wait. I'm trying to remember if I put that as well, because I'm.
Don't let bench bully you.
Oh, okay. You know what? It was fully benched because the one I put for sure, Tomodachi Life. Oh man, I think we were just talking about earlier how
I also marked
Yeah.
anything that had two people says like Threads of Time is Bop's and mine.
Gotcha.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's just chat for Tomodachi Life.
yeah, let's go. And honestly, we were talking about this earlier. You know, Nintendo with these goofy franchises. I'm down for it. I'm like this game was just really funny to play on the 3DS, and it's just like I feel like it's gonna appeal now in that a lot more. What do you call it? A lot more Gen Alphas have Switches. It's gonna appeal to the brain
Yeah.
rot.
Yeah, no, I think the weirdness is this is like a better time to release it more than anything. And that's the thing, Tomodachi Life 1 was so massive in and of itself. I think this one's gonna actually do even better. I'm very curious to see if it has like almost like an Animal Crossing pop off moment. And then Vampire Crawlers, I'll just shout out real quick. Vampire Survivors combined with like Slay the Spire combat. Come on, dude. Like that's just like you made a game just for me specifically. Bob, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark.
No,
I'm assuming Road Kings. That's you.
no. Bench really came through for me putting this game on here. Road Kings is exactly what you think it is. But I am just a sucker for cars and blue collar simulators, and I think this will be my blue collar simulator of the year. But I also did want to shout out Moodang.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that.
I'm curious about it. It had a really good trailer, but I'm like, I need to see more.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at, where I am like, if they can hit, and like obviously that is such a fickle thing, but if they can hit on what they are showcasing in that trailer with all these different stories, and it's really unique. I mean, how many games do you have with like a military dude and a K-pop star, and it all comes together in like an FPS? Like it's a really cool concept, and it kind of is bringing in, more of that like Metal Gear stealth action gameplay that we really just don't get a lot of anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
So that'll be an interesting one to watch. And then Fusion, I don't think Threads of Time has been confirmed for 2026.
It hasn't.
It was just more so a thing of like, I put it at 12 because I'm like, be cool if it hit this year.
It would. Yeah, I really want
That
this
makes
game.
that makes sense. I was like, I didn't know if they said 2026 at all, but because if they did, that would have been on my
They've
list.
been active on Twitter again, so it makes you feel like maybe it is.
Star Wars Zero Company. That game looks really cool.
I put that. That was mine. I think
Respawn.
just because like it kind of like I like grid gameplay like an XCOM or like a Marvel Midnight Sun, where it's like we haven't got a lot of this, but I remember last year the very small snippet of this, like when it got leaked and then it finally came out and got teased a little bit. I was like, dude, this looks cool, and it's like a different Star Wars game compared to what they've been doing. And it's like I don't watch the Star Wars movies, but I seem to really like the Star Wars video games that come out. So it's like it was on my list where I'm like, this is a game that I have no idea if it actually hits this year, but they said it would be this year. We still have a lot more to see, but from the small part of it, I'm like, this is exciting.
Fusion's going to be playing Zero Company while we're all playing Fire Emblem.
Mm-hmm.
Probably true. That's probably true.
A Valor Mortis, very cool vibe to it. That's the first-person Souls-like. I think that's the Ghost Runner dub. I think.
Yeah,
I'm really interested in that one.
I played the playtest for it, and it was really cool.
Awesome. Interested in that one for sure. but we can move in. Shadow's Danganronpa 2x2. Shadow's bench. Bro is a JRPG fanatic. Or, I guess in this case, a visual novel. Dang, Gears of War E-Day this low?
Yeah, it must have been the only one.
I'm curious. So,
Omega. Okay. I mean, for
Yeah,
me,
go ahead.
well, fine enough. Same with Fable. I did not play Gears of War until, oh god, I don't even know when I first started. And for me, it's mostly the horde mode. I don't care too much even about the story. This is the weird thing where it's like everyone's like, oh, these are so like emotional and stuff. I'm like playing. I'm like, this is the just generic third-person shooter to me, which is still fun. But God, this one I only have like a little more hope for because it is more horror. So that's where I'm like, okay, now I'm a little more interested in it. So that's kind of the thing that's like getting it too. I think that's like number 9 on my list.
Yeah, I guess I'm just curious because like it is a dated Xbox game, so up. I'm just kidding.
Also,
I don't
well,
actually
we
know
also-
how
I mean,
Gears work
no,
out.
I mean that's fair. I've just never been a Gears guy.
We also
fair
haven't
enough.
seen any gameplay yet, like so.
Yeah.
Like none at all. There was just the reveal trailer. So
Shadow's Ace Combat 8 looks really cool.
Hell yeah. I mean, Moon, you're playing through that right now.
I dropped it last night.
Or, well, you're 7. Uh-oh. Not a fan.
I couldn't get into it. It's just not for
Fighter
me.
jets.
The fighter jets are
I wanna
cool,
play it.
but the just moment to moment just stuff is just not for me.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
fair.
played an Ace Combat game, dude. That soundtrack, man.
The music was nice
My
while I
friend
was playing.
My friend showed me some of the final boss themes in that game. Oh my god. I feel like Marvel 1943 and Expanse are this low because no one believes they're coming out this year.
no.
Well, yeah, we kind of
I
got
think-
like a soft confirmation Expanse is not this year.
Oh, do we really?
There was like a tweet, like Fusion. What did they say? Like, it made it seem like it was not coming out this year. There was something.
Oh,
I
the
mean, I
Expanse?
know. Yeah, are you guys confusing the Expanse with?
No. Exodus,
it's-
but no, the Expanse will not be this year. It won't be this year. They did just put out something like probably 2 weeks ago saying like they're still pretty far out on what they got to do. I doubt it's this year. I think the Expanse could possibly be after Exodus. I'm not even kidding. The way they were talking about it in their last interview. So,
Yeah, there was like an interview
that-
or something, and it made it seem very likely that it's not going to be this year.
Well, that's good because I put it on here thinking it'd be this year, and then that would be my fill for Exodus. But I still haven't seen the Expanse, so that gives me more time to watch it.
He's never even seen it. Oh, the
I was
movie.
gonna binge it
I thought
before
you meant
we
the trailers.
Same,
I mean
but-
the TV show. I thought you meant the trailers for the game. I'm like, you've never seen the game, and it's on your list.
Like, anyone
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
The Expanse. I think
I'm
it'll
just
be fun,
such a
but-
sucker for sci-fi, dude.
Dude, it's good. I have to get back to it. I've seen the first season, and it's really good.
I was gonna watch it, but then I saw it was 6th season, and I'm just like, ugh.
It's very deep. Yeah, it's very, and every episode.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure is
we
an
say
hour long.
6. We say 6 seasons like it's One Piece or something. Let's calm down. It'll be alright.
They're like 40-minute episodes, aren't they?
Be okay.
I
The
can't-
Expanse, yeah, I think at least.
I
Yeah.
can't remember the last time I watched something that was more than 2 seasons.
Dang.
Yeah, shout out to Breaking Bad. That's 5 seasons. That's
Also,
me.
Yeah.
also, anyone who's interested in Threads of Time, I would say look at the trailers for Sacred Fire. It's the same thing. It's pixel
I
art,
was-
RPG.
Yep.
It's really cool looking.
Sacred Fire
Yeah, I
was
haven't
one
heard
of the
of this
ones
one.
that was on the short list. It looks really good.
Yeah, Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis looks really fun. I'm interested in that. I like how it's like old Lara Croft, that outfit and everything. Mouse BI. I'm almost like I was so excited, and then they were like, yeah, and then there's like a mouse village that you go back to and get mouse quests, and I'm like, dude, what? Like just like be a standard 8-hour boomer shooter. I don't need all this extra bullshit.
That
Yeah.
scared me a little bit because that could definitely turn that like should be 6-hour game into like 20. And it's like you're overstaying your
Yeah.
welcome by a large margin.
Yeah.
Does look cool though. And
Yeah.
1943, I'm only interested in because of Amy Hennig. Straight up.
Yeah,
But
same.
it does-
The Fall from Grace of 43 from like it was in our top end last year. Now it's in the leftovers for this year.
Yeah.
One man believes.
I think it's gonna be good. Yeah.
So now we can bully everyone's lists.
Let's
Hey,
go.
I had
Pretty
a
good
fire
representation. Yeah.
list. Yeah, I think all my things made it. Dude, shoutouts Bench for Crimson Desert and Phantom Blade Zero, man. He really saved my hide there because
He
it
did.
would have looked real awkward. Yeah, no, I look back at this. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty confident in all of these. Like, the placements I put them in. Maybe I put Mina above Dustbloods. That's my one thing, but otherwise, yeah.
Control, huh?
Fire.
It's all the way
Definitely
down.
go higher. Listen, Control. You heard my complaints. I'm
did.
interested. I think it's gonna bang though.
Anything?
Honestly,
Has this dude ever heard of an indie game?
What do you? You know what? Good point. I just do not trust most. And I remember
Yeah, Sam.
Fusion 2026. Like if it just says 2026 indie games, like that more than AAA. I'm like,
No,
remember stuff.
Yeah,
You
you're
fuckers.
100% right because like 2026 is the year of AAA. Like last year was the year of indie. I truly believe like I looked at a lot of the indies this year and like there's some good ones that are supposed to come out like Mina, but it's like this isn't the Silk Song Hades 2 that type
That's
of
the
year. It's just
main
not.
thing, yeah.
You know what I mean?
those are like
When's-
without the big indies. This is like Mina the Hollow. Even that, I don't think it's gonna be big. I'm looking forward to it, but yeah, like there's not a big indie game. They mostly came out last year.
When's the last time an indie game didn't make the Game Awards? Was that
They
like
made it every year, I think.
2018?
No,
no,
2018
no.
had Celeste.
2022.
I think last year was 2017.
It was 2017 because that's when we had Breath of the Wild, Odyssey.
Yeah,
No, there's not a year in it.
We
What
could be in for another 2017.
What,
Dude,
2021
saying-
was there an indie game?
2021.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I guess
It takes two.
Psychonauts,
They're not indie.
Psychonauts 2. Oh, well, I
They were-
guess that doesn't count.
they're
Right.
Xbox.
2021's, yeah, that's like close because what do you count? It Takes Two.
Indie adjacent.
but they weren't
Yeah.
AAA either.
They're
No,
indie likes.
Oh,
Shout
could
out
be
to
the
you,
year.
Brad.
I need to look
I
up
actually
more
agree with you,
games.
Fusion. I feel like this is going to be a big AAA loaded year. But then there's going to be a crazy indie that comes out and
Clockwork.
surprises everyone.
Clockwork, it really was high up there. Yeah, I really do think like obviously there will be that 1 to 2 indies that come out every year out of the blue, like a Blueprints or a Balatro, but I truthfully on paper think this will be the biggest in like AAA year, and maybe not a long time because 2023 was super strong, but at least since then, like probably 3 years since where it's like the AAA is just everything this year.
A year for Fusion, finally. No, I'm kidding.
No, year for
I'm
bench.
just
What do
kidding.
you
I'm just
mean?
kidding. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I real quick, I'm surprised that Valor Mortis was on your list, Boone,
Me
and
too.
it wasn't
I was
on
going to say
mine.
that, man.
That,
I'm a performative Souls fan.
I thought you didn't like the demo.
that I just said I
Wait,
played
no,
the demo and I liked
Oh, at first I swear at the time.
Is
you
that
weren't
demo
a fan.
still out, or
it.
was
No,
like
it was a
beta
time.
thing?
It was a timed play test. So
Oh.
yeah,
Copy
yes,
that.
my French
know-
propaganda.
I know it's Ghost Runner dev, so I trust them. That game's
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
I like the first Ghost Runner. I need to play the second one at some point. So, yeah, and I really like
Yeah,
what I
same.
played of it. I wish I played more of it. It was I didn't realize it was timed, so I only got to play just a little bit of it. And I was like, I'm gonna come back to it after work the next day, and it was gone.
It was cool.
No.
Oh,
But
cool list, Boone. I
it
like
was fun. It was challenging in a fun way, and I'm just like, I want to play more of it. I hope they put out like a proper demo again at some point.
Definitely gonna
Am
look
I?
up that trailer for Sacrifice.
And having
Usually
Napoleon
you.
Bonaparte in your ear was weird.
Fusion, you're right. That
All right,
list is mainstream compared
oh,
to
let's
this.
do it.
Jesus.
Okay, yeah. Everything on this game very much is some personality of me.
This is a
Dude,
Jad
Look at
ass
all these
list.
license games.
This is such a challenge.
Yeah.
Jed, I
On
didn't
it-
know you had that dog in you, man. Whoa. Look
Yeah.
at that list.
Number 12, I ran out of games in my head. And I'm like, oh yeah, a Marvel game.
Oh yeah, that looks kind of neat.
If they didn't cancel the Black Panther game, it would have been up there. Like,
Yeah,
just
you
put it
know.
up there.
Yeah, what
Oh, yeah. That's so crazy. What I see in this list is like, damn, Jet does not like video games. He just wants to like live out the movies.
But Wolverine and Bond.
I respect that. That's some cool shit.
Now here's
here
a
we go.
fucking list, boys. Here's a fucking list, all right? Once you get to 6, you're just like,
I was
what
about to
is
say,
this?
I'm
Let him
good with
close.
this, and then like 6 happens.
Yeah.
I love how the
6
top 3 are like, oh yeah, that makes sense, and then just devolves.
Even like 4
Bob,
5,
never
you can
change,
kind of
bro. Never change.
you can kind of work with, and then yeah, 8 through 12, you're just like, what? Hey, what happened, man? Are you good?
You are the Mike of Slice of Gaming. Snow Mike
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah,
That's you.
that's okay.
Be proud. Yeah, be
I
proud.
will never play the points game. All right, that I stay true to my word.
Oh yeah, same. I just choose what I want to.
Also, GTA 6. If you don't win Soggy's Game of the Year, you'll ruin my streak, and there's a lot of pressure there.
Could win most anticipated next year too.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, no,
okay.
because Expedition was my most anticipated
Oh,
last year,
okay,
one,
okay.
and so I mean, come on,
Let's take
GTA.
a 2.
Yeah, come on, GTA. You need to start the streak.
Like,
Yeah,
no,
it
we're all
would be
gonna
like
play
your game of
Threads
the-
of Time, and that's gonna win.
And it could have been Bob. Or the Soggy Game of the Year was the same as your Game of the Year, but you hated Astrobot for some reason. So
You
same with
know,
Jack. Two
Yeah.
Astrobot haters in this
Yeah.
call right now.
It was
Hey,
solid.
if you look at their list, you understand why.
whoa, hey.
I'm kidding.
Man, Moodang
I don't
really just
think
came
my-
out of nowhere.
I don't think my list has a single indie this year, by the way. So
Actual
Speed
fraud.
Road Kings is the next Astrobot. Okay,
If Colin submitted a list, dude, it would like just put us to shame.
That's the reason he told me why he didn't submit a list was because he couldn't come up with any indies because none were announced yet.
The shouts.
not lying.
Shouts to go.
this is
Japanese.
dev ass.
Yep. Yep.
Okay,
This is our bench list.
I meant to point this out earlier. Bench's number 5 is Grand Theft Auto 6. He never finished 5.
Yeah,
I mean,
And he's
But
not
also,
gonna
let's-
pick 6.
let's be
I
real.
don't
Wolf.
even-
He's gonna play 5 minutes of Fail and be like, "Yeah, I'll come back to it later."
Yeah, probably. He was enjoying 5 from what I last saw, so I'm like, he didn't even get to the good stuff. He was like,
I know.
he didn't even get to Trevor. I was so
No.
annoyed.
He didn't
What
get
do
to
you mean?
wait. What?
No, he didn't get to.
I
He
even
was like,
got
"Man,
to Trevor.
Michael
I
Michael
even
and
got to
Franklin's
Trevor.
relationship
Goddamn.
is really good. Like he was loving Michael and Franklin's relationship, and then just never got to Trevor.
That's
He doesn't know there's a
crazy.
turtle.
He's got 7 Japanese games on his list.
Hey,
That's
you
like-
know
that's
what? No,
low
this
for
is
him.
my goat. Crimson Desert and Phantom Blade Zero. That's my boy.
That's
I always
low
said
for him.
Bench is my man.
I'm
It
starting
might be
to
low.
think he put Monster Hunter stories so high because he couldn't put Pokemon.
I'm surprised
No, we
no one
allowed
put
that
Pokemon.
rule.
I would say you
I
probably.
don't know.
I'm surprised Gen 10 wasn't on anyone's list. I thought you guys
No,
would put it
come
on
on,
there.
dude. Come on, dude.
I don't-
There's
Oh,
way
yeah.
too much announced. I
Yeah,
cut. Oh, I had to cut Darwin's Paradox. I'm really excited for that game. That's like my number 13.
I keep forgetting that never came out
Yeah,
because it was like supposed to come out.
Yeah, I'm so excited for it. It looks awesome.
It looks really cool.
Big
There
octopi.
it
Should
is.
put I should put Half-Life on my list. I forgot about that.
No, listen.
wanna
Oh, there's
you wanna
indies on
talk about
mine. Okay.
You want to talk about a triple
Wait,
A,
I
baby?
thought Rise of Hydra.
Oh
That can't
my
be right. That can't be right. There's no way I put that game.
Yeah, you couldn't have because Rise of Hydra only had 1 point.
Yeah, there's no way I put that
Hold
game. I got hoed. My 11 got hoed.
Let me look up here.
Your number 11
Yeah.
was Kong again.
I don't know what my 11 was, but there's no way it was Rise of Hydra.
Dude, Marathon at 5. God bless you.
Dude, I'm believing in Marathon. No one else will, but I'll believe.
Above Saros is insane to me. Everything else like fine, but like damn, above Saros.
I know you said it already, but Fable above GTA is so based.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like
based
it.
that even Bob didn't do it.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
My last, like, I won't lie, it was like I got to my top 7, and then my top 5 were like I forgot like half of these games, and I had to look up a bunch of lists. I was using Moon's list, I was using all these lists. I was like, a lot of these were very last minute. I threw them in there. I was like, oh, I forgot Planet Lana 2 was coming, so I moved it up. Resident Evil Requiem at one point was 6, and then these other games came up, and I was like,
All right, Fusion's list. Number 12, Super Mario 3D.
no,
Number
I
11,
had to make,
Marvel
No
1943,
way.
Rise of Hydra.
something was wrong. Something was
So,
wrong.
yeah, I just didn't count it.
Yeah. Okay, that's honestly on me. I think I meant to move something off of it, and I just forgot to take that out.
So yeah, I just
You
didn't
won't
count
know
it in
that,
the
right?
points, but yes, it is on your
Yeah, you're
list.
good. Yeah, you're good.
I love it's like that meme where it's like the oh no, I have that disease, or it makes me swerve into the Taco Bell drive-through. like it just has a disease where it had to put Marvel 1943 on there.
Because
Dang.
I believe in Hennig. I want it, but like I don't believe it's a real video game.
Like, I think I don't know what. Maybe I was high at that moment. I don't know. I don't remember putting it there or why it should be there. I am excited for that game, but like
yeah, Sam.
I just don't believe
I
it.
think what also was happening is, I think I said at the time when I was filling it out, like 2026 feels like we have a lot of games coming out, but we don't know like
Dates.
we're not
Yeah,
so
yeah.
confident. Yeah, we're not confident on the dates. Where there's a lot of games where I'm like, I truly don't know if this is going to come out, so I didn't put it
Because
on
it was
the list.
GTA 6.
Yeah, because it's because of GTA. It's like there's so much
I
question
think
marks
we're gonna
in
get
the
a
air.
lot of dates.
I mean, that
next
happens
month
at
of, like,
January
the state of
every year. It's
play.
like we know a lot of games, but they're always up in the air.
Like, I think other than GTA and maybe Fable, well, I guess Wolverine, like most of my list is like this is coming out in the first 7 months of the year. Like I have no idea what's after that.
Yeah. Super Meat Boy though, there you go. You got some indies.
I know Alana should Meat Boy doing it.
I feel like it's gonna be a good year for games. I feel like it's gonna be a very solid.
Bold
Not as
claim.
good as 2025. Yeah, shocker. Video games.
See, now there's a good list.
That's right there. That's a real indie fan.
Yeah, we're frauds.
Yeah, we didn't talk about
Better than
Romeo.
last year.
Romeo's gonna be like the most 70 out of 100 game ever.
Yeah, I'm so excited for it.
I can like severe lack of Supermassive here, Jack. Like what's up with that?
I did consider putting Directive on the list just to piss you off, but
Oh well, Reanimal's close enough. I'll be honest. Like it's right
What?
there.
hey, whoa!
Sick.
I'm kidding.
I'm surprised there's not an unannounced Zelda game on here.
Unannounced Doctor
There's no
Who
Zelda.
remake.
Cop Totem 4.
That's not happening.
That's high.
Jack, it has to happen.
Yeah.
For Fantasy Critic.
Oh, yeah. Plague Tale would have 100% been on my list over Hydra if I remembered it.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I'm mad you.
I'm not
reminded
gonna.
me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie that
I should
I'm
have.
very
It was
upset I
weird.
didn't put that on the
I should
list.
have
Wasn't
gone and
on a lot of
rewatched that
websites.
trailer before. I should have rewatched the trailer. Probably would have made my list if I did.
Yeah, shout out to GTA 6 at 8. Jack, you gave the reasoning. You have the same reasoning as like I'm so tired of hearing about this game. But like I still have like
Yeah, and it's just gonna
I know
get
it's gonna
worse.
bang. I know it's gonna
Yeah,
bang.
the closer we get in luck, it is just going to get worse.
Mhm. Now here comes the weirdo. Actually, not a weirdo. Shout out Tony Musha. That's my boy. Slay the Spire 2 that high. That's my fucking boy.
I
Wait,
think he aligned
you
the
know-
most with you.
hang on. I just thought about something. I don't think I put Slay the Spire 2 on my list.
Yeah, I don't think you did either.
Damn. Shout out to Navi.
Oh
Shout out to
no,
Navi.
the
Oh,
fraud.
God. Here we go. The fucking receipt.
I don't think I saw it.
Now that I think about it, I'm like, wait. Because I'm
Rewind.
Oh, it's not on this.
yeah, performative Slay the Spire fan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. It's because it's early access. That's it. That's why I didn't make it on my list. But God, I can't wait.
Navi, he's got some games up here.
Yeah, shout out to Navi. He plays.
Zero Parades also would have made my list over 1943, but
That better be the best game ever made, man. It looks cool.
It's gonna be our game of the year
Dude,
next year.
The name is so cool. Jack was hating on the name. I think the name is so sick. Zero Parades for Dead Spies. Jack was like making fun of it the other day. I'm like, that's a sick.
It is
ass
kind of
name.
long. It's a kind of long game.
It is a long name, but I think it's a cool name.
Well, the thing is, they announced that it's just Zero Parades, and then for Dead Spies just kind of came out of nowhere.
It's kind of that same thing with Claire Obscure.
Yeah,
Where
and we're
it's
just
like-
gonna call it Zero Parades.
Yeah.
Honestly, more AAA games than I thought for Navi. I don't know he was a
Me too.
AAA maybe.
And like he doesn't buy games day one, so none of this is getting played this year. By the way, none of them.
So true.
We'll play
Game
those
Pass
games
some
in
of them.
5 years from now.
I'll ask you guys right now: is 2026 going to be a better year for games than 2025?
Yes.
Depending
I think so.
No.
for
Social
AAA,
media.
for AAA's, yes. For indies,
Yeah,
no.
for AAA's,
Yeah, I was
yes.
about
As
to say.
the overall year, I don't think so. 2025 was generational.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
biased though, Fusion. Like 2 of your most anticipated games ever came out.
That is true.
exactly.
That is true.
I also think it had like 6 games get above 90 on the Open Critic now, though. Like bigger
Yeah.
games, like everything, like Death Stranding did, like Split Fiction, Silk Song, Bonanza.
Yeah, the
Expedition
AAA games that
33.
did come out did
So
do well.
We had 9.
Yeah.
9 games hit 90 or above last year.
yeah, so
I feel like this is going to be like a very strong year for like if you're a fan of certain franchises and also GTA. It's like that's like GTA is definitely like the big headliner, but I think there's a lot of like really cool like stuff coming out in between. Some nice like AA, a lot of like cool indies that I bet one of our top 5 highest rated games for Soggies we don't even know about yet.
if
It just
if
comes
out
out.
unannounced,
Oh,
if
yeah.
out unannounced games like somehow turn out, especially
say
Half Life.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we
Half-Life
got it.
3. Yeah.
I'll say this. I don't know if you guys agree. I think on paper, going into 2026 is a lot stronger than going into 2025. Like 2026
with
looks
that.
insane. Where like 2025 had the blueprints. It had like Silk Song actually came out. Hades 2 actually came out. Those weren't games we fully expected last year.
I don't
and
think
then
we
they
knew
came
about
out. So it's
blueprints
like,
going into 2025.
yeah, we didn't. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like that
Yeah,
wasn't a
we
game
knew
we knew
little
about. So it's
bit,
like
yeah, barely anything.
I think it's a stronger on paper. Like 2026 could be insane, but it just has to line up. It has to fully line up for it to
Release
be that way.
dates line up, the games hit their expectations, that type of thing. Which I think
Yep.
for some of these, I think are pretty safe bets. I think Forza, GTA are safe bets to be very, very high quality games. I am still like wondering on Fable, but like clearly I think there's a lot of excitement for it. I do think people are going to be into it. And dude, honestly, man, you guys got me in the mind of like, dude, if Clockwork Revolution came out this year, this would be a pretty banging year for me specifically of just all the stuff I personally like from video games. I want a good Western RPG, and that Clockwork Revolution looks exactly like that.
I just need
The-
Nintendo to like do
Yeah,
some stuff too.
Mhm.
For, like,
That's what I was gonna
Splatoon.
say.
Splatoon
Yeah,
Raiders.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah, because
Please,
cut it out.
yes, please. I need it.
that
Yeah.
actually looks good. That sounds cool.
yeah, because now we're in a post Switch 2 year, right? Like a full year. That can be anything now. Like
That's the thing with Nintendo. They can't make these anticipated lists because they always announce stuff like 3 months before they come out. Other than Fire Emblem, which that's probably coming out in the summer. But like they probably have a big holiday title. Like my money's probably on Luigi's Mansion 4, and I think I'm gonna really dig that game. I know Jack, you're a fan of that, Jack as well.
oh
Like,
hell yeah.
I think they're gonna have something that's really gonna bang for a lot of us. It's when it gets revealed. That's the big thing.
Y'all are sleeping on Yoshi and the Mysterious Book.
Brother, the way people talk about Kirby, this is what pisses me off. People talk Kirby is such a baby franchise. Yoshi's right there. Let's roast Yoshi. Sorry, just had
Excuse me, according to ChatGPT, Yoshi's gonna do pretty good.
Let's go.
Did you
For
put
some
money?
reason
Did you
they
put
would.
money on that? Did you bid on it?
No, I did not.
Yo,
Good
We got-
God.
What's that
Yo.
website where you can bet on anything?
Yeah, there's a big Switch 2 game coming out. Not a single person gave a point to Mario Tennis FIFA.
Yeah.
Listen,
I-
man. Listen, man.
Have you looked at the
I hope-
score points of the last couple Mario Sports games?
Here's the thing. If this is the one where they're like, guys, we're good at making them again. Like, I just want this one to be the one where they figured it out.
Yeah, because
Isn't it
I've said
next
that for the
month?
last 2, and it just hasn't worked.
Strikers was bad. Golf was bad.
I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying golf.
Above
It's not
average.
bad.
Above average.
Yeah.
It's not what
No,
it could have been. It's not Toadstool Tour.
Yeah.
I think golf is way better.
Of the Switch Mario Sports games, the tennis one was probably the best one. So there you go.
The one that
Maybe
came
they
out in 2017.
18 performative Nintendo fan right there.
You're
Yeah, I think 2026 is going to be a really good year for games.
But I do think I do agree that probably our like half of our top games of the year are probably games we don't even know about yet.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's
Yeah.
kind of exciting to think about.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I think that's a good way to sign off. And Wolf, you want to let everyone know what the rest of our schedule is for the rest of the month?
Yes. So right now, so this Friday, me, Fusion, and Bench are recording our PlayStation predictions. Very excited for those. Got a lot of good ones. Next week, we're going to do our Xbox predictions after the developer direct. That's me, Bop, and Moon. And the week after is most likely going to be Nintendo with me, probably Bench, probably Jack, and probably Jat. And then what's it called? The week after that will be third-party predictions. I want to get beef for that, so we'll see.
I should be back from Australia, so
Yeah, this guy, he had to throw in that he's going to Australia. by
I
the
know. I
way.
had to let some people know.
The Team Cherry devs are taking him out to dinner.
Hell
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I think they are. Well, I gotta look up where they're at.
But yeah, I think we got a lot of. I love prediction season. I think we're gonna have a lot of. We're gonna actually write down the predictions and look back on them next year. Jack, our historian, has written down and showed me the PlayStation predictions we made last year. Fusion, you're not gonna like a lot of them. I'll just say that right now.
Oh, great.
We're washed.
I'll
Hey,
do the same for the other predictions as
No,
well.
no,
just
hey,
to
you
really-
No, no,
no,
Jack,
no,
I'll write them down this time. Don't worry.
No, Jack, you don't have to go back and look at the Xbox ones. I know.
Oh, you mean for the other
no.
predictions? No,
No,
you
dude.
definitely gotta write them down.
No.
But yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So let us know down in the comments what you're anticipating for 2026, and we will catch you all on the predictions episodes, all the prediction specials, I guess we should call them, for the remainder of the month, and we will catch you all on the next episode. Say goodnight, everyone.
Good
Night.
night.
Enjoy
Be
your
excited
game.
for Remedy games.
Play more Remedy games. Play more
More
indies,
11.
even though there aren't that many right now.